What is up, everybody, and welcome to No Tilt. Woo! We got day number 3, Group A, coming out today. Cannot wait. I am super excited to see each and every single one of the matchups that are going to go down today. Ooh, as we got really loud, let's let's take that down just a little bit. How's everybody doing today, though? Hopefully everybody's doing good. As we, hold on, my ears are like exploding. We gotta tell them, that's right. Remind me to, ooh, that's like the double. Remind me to, oh my goodness. Okay, remind me to tell Koji that is super loud. And it's also in Spanish. What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing today? That's the intro? You never put it? What do you mean? Yeah, but it's loud. You guys gotta mute the intro if you're gonna play it. You can mute the intro on the... Oh, or maybe not. Well, I'll just have to mute it. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? I'm gonna make my own intro. There we go. What's up, Koji? What's up, Element? Today, we got day number 3, Group A. It's looking pretty nice so far. Looking pretty nice. Use it. Use what? Use the Spanish one? Is for you to put it. Use what? The Spanish one? It's gonna confuse people. It's gonna confuse people. All right, so today we actually have the first matchup is gonna be Clash versus OsDeSorte. So this is gonna be day 3 of Group A. The intro, just use it. We'll make an English one. We're professionals here. We're professionals. With the capitalization on the professional. But now you guys got the music playing in the background. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Oh, you guys got the music going on while there's nothing going on. What's up, Coach Try? How's it going? The man with the golden chest hairs. Oh, baby. Yo, golden chest hairs actually, trust me. Golden chest hairs, it's where it's about. All right, let me just pull this up right here. Let me pull up the feed. All right, there we go. All right, let's take a quick look at the standings of Group A. As you can see, Arena Quesito, ZeroZone are currently 2-0. Samurai SSG, Estorm Gaming, Clash at 1-1, and Chivas Academy and OsDeSorte are going to be 0-2. Clash and OsDeSorte are going to be our first matchup today, so we're just going to get right into it and hopefully get Clash or OsDeSorte really out of the bottom barrel here. They're kind of in the bottom 3, but a win from either of these teams will get them definitely a big boost in the standings. This is the No Tilt League. There's going to be a lot of matches, so you're not out yet. Clash versus OsDeSorte. What's up, everybody? Whoa, Gal Harris, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Clash coming out here, YouTube channel Clash. We got Isavan, Kakashi, Mataya, John77, Sergi Pro, and Adri8 as the coach. Their opposition. We could wait for the admins to fix that to OsDeSorte. There it is. OsDeSorte. Jabus, Papa Franci, Durga, Vitor75, Stang Stan, Puddin, and Arcaris as the coach. What's up, Squirt? How's everybody doing? What up, Clash with Matt? What's up, Dayron? What up, Samuel? What's up, Weary? T-Clap? How's everybody doing today? Is there a delay today? That is the question. That is all these kids. What's up, everybody? But what's up? How is everybody doing today? It is a gorgeous Thursday out here in New York. Hopefully it is gorgeous where you are. You're probably in home watching the No Tilt League, presented only on YouTube Gaming. If you guys want to follow us at No Tilt GG on Twitter, or you guys can subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on notifications so you'll be notified every single match. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 p.m. Eastern, Wednesdays and Fridays, 4 p.m. Eastern starts. Whoo! This is gonna be a good day of No Tilt. I mean, yesterday was pretty crazy. Today is now day number 3. So pretty much it goes day 2 for Group A, or day 1 for Group A, day 1 for Group B, day 2 for Group A, day 2 for Group B, day 3 for Group A, which is where we're currently at, and tomorrow is going to be day 3 for Group A. But without further ado, let's get into the first matchup of the day, OsDeSorte versus QLASH. All right. Oh, Mega Knight, boom, shakalaka, Koji-san is in the chat. Mega Knight just doing a ton of damage to this right-hand side tower, and just like that, with the first 30 seconds, they chunk a tower down further than halfway. Here is the Night Witch, left-hand lane here, going to get poisoned down. Musketeer going to get a little bit of work on to the Lava Hound as well after clearing up that Night Witch. Decent defense right there from QLASH, and they are ahead by a ton. Giant Skeleton is banned, and so is the Tornado, so we will not be seeing either of those cards in this matchup. All right, here we go. Baby Dragon, left-hand lane with the Graveyard, just trying to get a little bit of value. Great Baby Dragon block here at the bridge for OsDeSorte, but they're still taking a ton of damage. No real answer to anything that is going on. Inferno Tower takes care of that Lava Hound on the right-hand lane. Lava Hound was placed. They didn't really have enough elixir to defend that right-hand side. Good battle healer, right-hand lane here. Electro Wizard just trying to get value. And it will. Dark Prince not really going to get too much off here on the right-hand lane. Lava Hound and Inferno Dragon, right-hand lane. Night Witch, right-hand side as well. Goblins with a Musketeer, right-hand side. Musketeer taking care of business on the Lava Hound. Miner coming down as well. Baby Dragon with a Battle Healer. Musketeer coming down, getting healed up by the Battle Healer, getting a lot of value here. Mini P.E.K.K.A trying to clear out the Battle Healers, but there's another healer onto the field. A little bit of damage here onto the right-hand lane. Dark Prince is going to cleave it down everything, but it's just not going to be enough yet as another Graveyard is cycled onto this right-hand lane. Really good defense by OsDeSorte after taking so much damage to start out this match as they're just trying to get back in it. Lava Hound is going to tank for the Musketeer. Musketeer has to get locked down. Good lightning here. Mega Knight trying to get value onto the right-hand lane. Lava Hound getting a little bit of chip damage off. Miner coming out as well just to get a little bit of poke, but that is a defensive poison for the blue-hand side. QLASH just trying to hold on here. Here comes the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A not going to be able to get to the tower just quite yet. Night Witch is going to get there just in time as the Battle Healer is played as well, evening up the damage onto the right-hand side towers here, as this is another Graveyard being cycled onto the right-hand lane. Battle Healer actually gets to the tower. That's going to be a ton of damage, and just like that, GG, well played as the Battle Healer locked onto the tower and did devastating damage. QLASH takes game number 1. What's up, Simon? How's it going? Woo, well played right there. Very well played. All right, here we are. Post-game stats powered by the Royale API. Papa Francie and Jabus unfortunately taking the first L in this 2v2. It is a best of 3, so we'll be having one, potentially 2 more 2v2 games in this matchup. Ice and John, 77. Didn't even need their freeze to win that game. That first Mega Knight did so much damage to the tower, and then the Battle Healer towards the end continued to clobber down that tower. Did you miss much? No, that was the first matchup right here. Just started. First 2v2 just happened. You did not miss much at all. But you're late though, so use code and chat in the shop to make up for it. Then we'll forgive. We'll forgive. We'll forgive. As a calm comes over the arena. Night Witches. On the right-hand side for both players, another Mega Knight is going to hail from the sky. And we're getting into it right away. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to try to clear out this Mega Knight, but the Mega Knight, ooh, that AoE range of the Mega Knight was able to clobber down the Night Witch as well. Really, really unfortunate there for OsDeSorte. Battle Healer and Musketeer right-hand lane. Musketeer onto the right-hand side. Dark Prince clearing it out. Not going to be able to connect one more time on that right-hand side tower. E-Wizard as well, dropping and hailing from the sky. Poison onto the right-hand lane here. Mega Minion is going to clear out all of the bats. Night Witch just slowly chipping away at this Lava Hound. Goblins hailing down, taking care of the miner. Baby Dragon just clearing everything up. Yo, thank you, Daniel. Much appreciated. Goblin coming in here. Oh, the Goblin does not get to the tower as the Dark Prince is trying to defend this graveyard. Skeletons ramping up. 20-48 left onto that tower. A little bit right there from the graveyard. But let's see the counterattack here from OsDeSorte. Can they punish? No, it does not look like they can punish yet as another graveyard is being cycled, but this is an overcommitment if I've ever seen one. This is going to be a very big counterattack from OsDeSorte, but the freeze comes down as well, and the skeletons are ramping up onto the tower. The giant snowball is out, and just like that, this is a huge, monstrous push onto the right-hand lane for OsDeSorte. They're going to get down another one. Another Lava Hound right-hand lane, and this is a huge poison value. That poison may have just gotten like 15 elixir worth of value onto the right-hand lane, but they're going to continue the pressure up. Miner coming in onto the backhand side, not really going to be able to move anything to that backside, but a Night Witch had to be played just to defend that. Beautiful defense here from Clash as they are able to hold their tower to above 2,000 life, and once again, another graveyard is cycled from Clash. Bit of damage there once again onto that right hand side. Mega Knight and Battle Healer coming down. Boom Shakalaka is going to take a mini P.E.K.K.A. to the face though. A little bit of damage here. Inferno Dragon right hand lane is going to chip that down. Another graveyard coming out here. Lightning is going to clear out the way. Do you know the way? Oh no! Do you know the Baby Dragon spitting on the Baby Dragon and the Musketeer, but the graveyard freeze is going to get down another 300 life to 400 life onto this right hand side tower. Lava Hound, Baby Dragon, Brawler, and Night Witch right hand side. Miner's going to take the aggro of the Inferno Tower. Just trying to clear down this Battle Healer, but it does not want to die. Pops are coming out, and they are not really going to get any value as the Mega Minion is played. Beautiful defense here from Clash as they're going to throw down another one. Battle Healer just trying to defend. Unfortunately for them, they don't really have too much defense left to go, but the Mega Minion only connects once onto the tower. 1697 and a dream left onto the right-hand side for OsDeSorte. They need to somehow figure out a way to win this game to push it to another 2v2 set. Lightning right-hand lane is going to clear down that Inferno Tower. Miner coming in onto the back end, just getting a little bit of chip value off arrows and the giant snowball as this Miner takes a ton of damage onto this right-hand lane. Dark Prince isn't going to connect to the tower. No, it does not connect to the tower as the mini P.E.K.K.A. isn't going to get there as well. Musketeer and E-Wizard once again being cycled onto the right-hand lane. Not really going to be able to do too much to that tower, but a poison and a freeze on top of it. Baby Dragon trying to spin onto the tower. There it is. 130, 108, 82, 55. Not going to be enough, but the snowball finishes it. Well played right there from Clash as they're going to take the 2v2 victory. Let's look at the post-game stats powered by Royale API. Ice and John, 77, were able to win that game with their consistent graveyard pushes. They played 6 graveyards, just getting a little bit of chip here, a little bit of chip there. The freezes were decent, and they were able to pick it home. OsDeSorte, unfortunately, just didn't really have anything going that entire game. They were just never able to get that big connection that you want with a Lava Hound, as beautiful defense once again from Clash over and over again, and that is why they are the 2v2 champions. But still got King of the Hill and potentially 1v1 left to go. Let's see if OsDeSorte is able to pick it up and win the King of the Hill. If you are new to the No Tilt League, here is the format. 2v2 best of 3, then it turns into a King of the Hill. What is King of the Hill? King of the Hill is where you put out 3 players from each side. When those 3 players are announced, they then play. When they are eliminated or lose a match, in essence, they then have to sit out. The winner of that match stays on to continue to face the opposition. First team to knock out all 3 of the opponent is victorious in the King of the Hill. If OsDeSorte can somehow manage to do that, they will then go into a 1v1 set, best of 3, and there'll be bans just like there was in the 2v2. There is no bans in the King of the Hill, and that 1v1 best of 3 will determine the match champion. I'm doing good, Justile. How are you, man? Got the soccer announcer flow? Yeah, we can talk fast. We talk fast. We talk decently fast. If you guys remember this voice was the CCGS, the first ever Clash Royale World Finals. Caster, we're back. We are back at it for the No Tilt League. I don't know how many of you guys remember the CCGS, but those were crazy times. Me and Woody, Rumham. It was fun. But here we go. Vitor versus Avan are going to be the first 1v1 matchup of the day. Musketeer on the right-hand lane is just going to slowly be pushing. Heal Spirit going to take down the Barbarian as the slow roll happens. I love these games in the beginning where it's just so slow paced. It's like they're just waiting, trying to figure out each other's deck. But this is kind of what Clash Royale has turned into. Clash Royale has turned into just a game of waiting. Just wait over and over again in order to really, in essence, see what is happening, what deck your opponent has. To really play like a mind game, try to get into a good cycle for when the double elixir kicks in to where the game really begins. Some actually decks happen in single elixir time, but I feel like most of the decks now in Clash Royale are double elixir decks where they literally just continue to flood you over and over again. As you can see, the elixir leaked is getting up to 20 to 25. Whew. It's getting heavy up in here. Here we go. Oh no, Sparky right-hand lane. Here comes the huge push on the left-hand side. Royal Giant. Left-hand lane going to get a little bit of value here. Heal Spirit is going to distract the Mega Minion as the Money P.E.K.K.A gonna not get a connection onto that left-hand lane. Here comes the Goblin Giant with the Sparky right-hand side. This could be a lot of damage. Here's the right. Oh! Doesn't get a connection yet on the Dark Prince, but boom! As the damage comes off. Rage Sparky, you better believe it, right-hand side. Musketeer comes down as well. 281 is still left onto that right-hand side tower. Minions and the Musketeer slowly pushing right-hand side. Ice Wizard trying to get value here onto the minions. Not going to get enough, but once again, a Royal Giant is played. All he's got to do is really shut down this Royal Giant. I just don't know how he's going to be able to get that extra 225 damage onto that tower. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, Mini P.E.K.K.A doesn't get there in time. Oh, baby, he's got to cycle to a lightning. Here it is. Can the Goblin Giant and the Musketeer get there in time before the lightning is cycled? Goblin Giant takes it home. GG, well played, Spear Goblins. As Avon holds on and is able to pick up that victory. One Rage Sparky to the tower is all he needed, as Clash is looking dominant in day number 3. Avon versus Vitor 75. Avon picking up game number 1. Well played with that Sparky Blast onto the left-hand side tower. I like the deck. I love the deck. Do you guys think this is the best Sparky deck in the game right now? I think it's phenomenal. 100% skill, especially with the Rage. Yeah, Sparky with skills. Sparky is the most skillful. Listen, Sparky is the most skillful card in the game. Change my mind, okay? Trash can on wheels? No, Sparky is worth. Alright, here we go. 2v2. OsDeSorte versus Clash. Bar barrel, left hand side gets taken out here. Here we go. Giant left-hand lane. Ooh. Oh, baby. Man, I love when Giants get played like this. Inferno Dragon left-hand lane locks onto the Giant, and oh, Spaghetti-O. As this is not looking good. Huge push left-hand lane from Papa Francie. Here it is. Does he have a miner to back this up? Because this will be an astronomical push. He's just going to wait. He's going to chill. He's going to relax. He's going to let Avon waste some elixir. But Avon's Musketeer taking care of business here and gets him right back into the game, still having more elixir than Papa Francie. The Goblin Cage Goblin, the Brawler, the Goblin Brawler just gets so much value time in and time out. I feel like it is the best card. It is actually the most used card in all of the No-Tail League, and you are seeing why right now. I had a tick on me today. Good thing it got taken off. Musketeer right hand side, trying to clear out the Mega Knight, and there it is, beautifully played. Goblin Cage as the Goblin Brawler and Musketeer still alive. Right hand lane as we're going to start to ramp up as we get into double elixir time. Avon playing this actually amazingly as the Dark Prince and Musketeer clobber that bandit down. Musketeer still alive, 0 life though, gonna just die to the tower as a Night Witch is cycled all the way in the back. Giant as well. Here comes the Graveyard. Here comes the boom. As the Graveyard, bats are connecting onto the tower. 2 bats onto the tower. Giant is trying to get there, just not enough. 1 shot onto the tower, make it 2, make it 3. There it is. 3rd shot onto the tower, 3 connections, 1,700 life left to go. Arrows is going to do a little bit of work as well as the Musketeer is just sitting in the back, taking care of everything into the back lane. Inferno Dragon does stay alive here as the Mega Knight and the Inferno Dragon just slowly trying to get damage onto the tower. The bats taking 25.5 minutes to spawn. Are going to be able to clear out the Inferno Dragon, but the damage was already done. Here's the Giant Goblin Brawler, left-hand lane and Graveyard. Look at this push. He is shaking and baking as the Giant is going to connect to the tower. The Goblin Brawler, and a snowball as this tower is getting absolutely plundered. One more giant swing of the fist. And there it is. Avon is going to take game number 2, and they are 1 win away from eliminating OsDeSorte and going up 2-1 in the total. They are right now currently 1-1. That is Clash. OsDeSorte currently 0-2 in the standings. Avon really making a play here for Clash. This is everybody's dream to be this far ahead. Can OsDeSorte do the complete reverse sweep? If they win this, they are 1 match away from elimination. Can they somehow find a way to get back in it and take the victory? Shook them booked. Oh, baby. This isn't an elimination round. I don't believe so. No. This is not an elimination round, but it is... Well, yeah, actually it is. Well, if Avon wins, it's over. So yeah, this is technically an elimination right now. If Avon wins the next match, it is over and Clash will be champions of this match. Can Stang Sand? He needs to completely reverse sweep all 3 of Clash. Otherwise, this one's going to end early and Clash is going to pick up the victory. I picture you jumping out of your chair, flying backwards, and you leaning in while casting when it gets hype, lol. Actually, there's pictures of me and Woody doing that for the CCGS in 2017. Inferno Dragon right hand lane's going to melt that Goblin Brawler down. Dark Prince, the left hand side here, is just going to go right to the cage. I know, man. Woody needs to come back. Woody does Brawl Stars casting now. And Clash of Clans. Here is the Graveyard left-hand lane. Oh, the Barbarian tanking for the tower. Barbarian not going to be able to get off that swing. Ooh, he may switch to a lighter sword, but the Mega Minion. Let's just all watch this beautiful Mega Minion. Can we get a moment of silence for that tower? But here comes the counterattack on the right-hand lane from Avon. This is going to be a lot of damage. Musketeer getting a ton of value onto the Baby Dragon. Ooh, the giant snowball heard around the world, boys, as the Musketeer gets knocked to the other side of the world. Dark Prince, Musketeer looking pretty good on this left-hand lane, but the Brawler just trying to save the tower. 767 onto that right-hand lane, and just like that, Avon is right back into it. Beautiful. Giant snowball there. As the miner comes in, getting off a little bit of chips onto this right-hand lane. Royal Delivery trying to get the pizza, but guess what? He still got another shot. $5.99 left onto the left-hand side. Barbarian in a barrel is going to do work onto this left-hand side tower. 2 swings of the sword. This time his sword was light. 296. Can they do it? I mean, this Dark Prince is going to meet a Goblin Brawler, I would assume, on the left-hand side here. Either that or he's just going to give up the tower. Barbarians, left-hand side, gonna be the answer. Miner coming in on the right, gonna be able to take down the Musketeer. Poison as well, but guess what? That was a miner that probably should have been towards the tower. Didn't really get too much value there. The poison would have cleared up the Musketeer either way. 296 left-hand side. Dog Prince coming in here, gonna need to be stopped. No, he's just gonna let it go. 20 seconds left, and oh no, the Graveyard. That was kind of misplayed there. The reason why is because he did not need a Graveyard in order to clear out that tower. Miner coming in right-hand lane. He's gonna have to get down to poison as well. No poison. Poison a little bit late. Just enough. As now Avon is in the driver's seat. Double elixir with a Lava Hound deck. Unfortunately, if you are running a quick Graveyard deck, you are at a disadvantage in double elixir time. Inferno Dragon onto the 1, 4, 8, 2 left onto the King Tower as the Inferno Dragon lit up that tower on the right-hand side. Goblin Brawler taking down a Barbarian. Double towers on to the Skeletons of the Graveyard. Not going to get too much value here as he is just trying to ramp up and get another Lava Hound in the corner pocket. Barbarian slowly rolling here, but the Dark Prince is going to make quick work of them. Is the Lava Hound going to be in the corner pocket here? That's the question. He does not. Throws a miner on defense, right-hand side here. Interesting miner, just trying to cycle. to defend. He's going for the defense, then the offense. Goblin Brawler not really going to get too much value here. Barbarians are played all the way at the bridge. Double Tower is going to make quick work of this graveyard. Got to wait, cycle another Lava Hound. Here's the problem, though. This Lava Hound's got to get a ton of value as he is down in life, and only 50 seconds are remaining in this game or it is over. Royal Delivery is making the pizza warm today as the Dark Prince not going to be able to connect to the tower as the Miner comes down on defense, but this is great defense from Stank Tank. He knows he has the advantage as long as he just needs to hold on. Poison on defense is going to get more value than Mama's Meatballs on a Sunday afternoon. Here's a Lava Hound, no corner pocket. Is it going to be good enough? I don't know. Got to get down a Miner. Got to get more damage onto the right-hand lane. Royal Delivery comes down. Not really going to get him too much value, but it's more than enough. Miner and Giant Snowball just trying to defend. This is going to be a really close one. 16 seconds are remaining into this game. He's got to throw everything. He's got to throw a Miner and a Poison onto the King Tower and hope it's enough. Miner on defense once again. That's not the answer here as the Miner slowly going to the King. Not going to be enough. Dark Prince going to be able to defend that. GG, well played as Stang Stan is going to pick up the victory. Well played right there. 303 life left on his King. Avon and Stang Stan. Whoo, what a match as Stang Stan keeps OsDeSorte alive. Oh, baby. What's up, Justin? Ooh, Justin. Thank you for the kind words, Justin. Much appreciated. More value than Mama's Meatballs on a Sunday afternoon. Yes, couldn't have said it any better. I mean, right? I mean, what can you do? What can you do? What a game. That was a crazy good game. Stang Stan was able to hold on there. And that's all it's about, baby. That's all it's about. Holding on towards the end. He was working with a King Tower, which is unfortunately a lot of life, and just was not able to win that matchup. Had the cape on using Miners on defense just to defend the graveyard. Well played. Where's my water? Where's my water? Oh no, I just told the chat I was from New York saying water. Woo! It's good to be back casting Clash Royale. Woo! It feels good. It feels good to get the energy out, you know? It honestly feels great. Looks like a timeout was called by one of these teams to recoup. Ooh. Do 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 do. Gotta go to the music. Gotta groove to the music. All right, here we go. Game numero cuatro. All right, we can count, baby. Look at that. Koji-san definitely not impressed by my Spanish right there, but that's okay. This is the English stream. Mataya and the Stang Sand here going at it in the King of the Hill. Look at these. Look at these cages down on the left-hand side. Look at these cages. Musketeer left-hand side here. Ooh, Poison getting a little value. And Chen can count. That's why he gets the face box. Hey, we got it. Chat liking the music. Spanish legend and Kodian. I know, right? Ooh, E-Wizard and Bandit left-hand lane here. Royal Delivery. Wait. Does the Royal Delivery not have this sound? Because whatever it has, it should be reverted to that. I gotta pay more attention to it, but it definitely should be. Like, hold on. I'm gonna be a voice actor. Bam. I'm a voice actor now. Look at that. My many talents. My goodness. My goodness. Oh no. Shoot. Unprofessional. Unprofessional. Nope, still unprofessional. It makes that sound, but it's way too soft. I know it needs to be a little bit louder. Dark Prince, right-hand lane, bar barrel, right-hand side as well. Royal Delivery coming from the sky. Royal Delivery, Dark Prince, and Mega Minion coming out right-hand lane here. Goblin Cage is going to take care of business here. Look at how strong this brawler is. It's like he's a brawler. He trying to get me with the muted. Guess what? I haven't muted my stream in like a stream and a half, okay? That's more than you can ever ask for, all right? Dark Prince gonna make a connection here. Dark Prince trying to make a connection onto the tower. Not gonna be able to get there, but that is a-okay. As the graveyard ramps up onto the tower, giant snowball is gonna be good. A little bit of damage still left onto that tower here. 1931 left onto the right-hand side. Dark Prince clearing out the bandit here with a Mega Minion behind. Stang Stan needs the clean sweep in order to be victorious. Mega Minion, look at the slow waddle. Not going to get to the tower as the Mega Knight comes down as fodder. Royal Delivery. Going to be good. Mega Minion, whoa! Not going to be able to swipe, but he had to waste 4 elixir in order to stop one swipe of a Mega Minion. Look at this. Dark Prince at the bridge with a bar barrel. Beautifully played, and it's going to look like Mattia has complete control of this game. Graveyard down on the right-hand lane. Barbarian's not going to be able to connect, but it's not going to matter. Musketeer's going right for the tower, baby. Muskie onto the tower. Mega Minion trying to get there as well. Double Muskies on the tower. You better believe it. 2-for-1 special. It's like we're on dominoes. Here is the Dark Prince clearing it out as well. 319 left onto the tower. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam, and it is over. Bang! Dark Prince connects onto the tower. Mattia is going to take it home for Team Clash as they are going to win this matchup in the King of the Hill set. Clash is the YouTube channel. Isavan, Kakashi, Mattia, John77, Sergi Pro, and Adri8 is the coach. They are going to be victorious of this matchup, and let me tell you something, Graveyards was cycled beautifully from Team Clash. They were just able to take it home game after game. And let me tell you something, guys, that is a beautiful game from start to finish. Clash only lost 1 match in that entire 2 sets that we just ran. 2v2, they didn't lose. King of the Hill, they only dropped 1 game. So Clash looking very, very strong after, I believe, a day 1 loss. They have bounced back very, very quickly in day 2 and day 3, really putting a stamp on, day number 3. Now that they're 2-1, they have the double wins. And that's that. Let's take a quick look at the standings currently. They're going to jump now all the way into 3rd place with that victory. Only the plus minus is only now -1 as Clash is looking pretty good, getting all the way back. They were in 3rd to last place, and now they're jumping all the way to 3rd. Well played right there from the Clash gods. But not too bad. Doing pretty good, looking pretty great. Well played from Clash. So now what happens if you're new to the No Tilt League, guys, is we're going to go into a quick little 5-minute break in a quick second. We're then going to get ready for the next match to start up. There's going to be 4 matches every single day. You can watch No Tilt League every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tuesdays and Thursdays starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. Wednesdays and Fridays starting at 4 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel. So click the sub. Click the notifications. You'll be notified every time we go live. You can also follow each and every single match on Twitter at NoTiltGG. Also, guys, you can use code and chat in the shop because, hey, it's value like you better believe. But we're going to take a quick little break. Next match is going to be Estorm versus ZeroZone, then Arena Quesito versus Team Samurai, Space Station Gaming versus Shivas. See you guys in a little bit. Been good, Matt. Been good. are back. No Tilt League, baby. Estorm Gaming, ZeroZone coming out in just a little bit. Can't wait. Super excited to see what these two teams bring out. Let me tell you something, guys. These teams are fighting for the No Tilt League. They're really fighting for their chance to get into the CRL. These players are emerging onto the scene. Some of them are ex-CRL pros. They're trying to get back into it. This is the No Tilt League, only on YouTube Gaming. So, how is everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's had a good Thursday. We already had one matchup that happened. Good victory coming out there from Team Clash. Excited to see what is about to happen in Group A standings. As you can see, Arena Quesito, ZeroZone here. ZeroZone currently in second place versus Estorm Gaming, who is 1-1. So this is a pretty big matchup already in this No Tilt League. Whoever's going to win this is definitely going to stamp and cement their place into the top of the leaderboard. ZeroZone, if they're able to win this next match, they are able to really push up high. And let me tell you something, if you're 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, you will probably make it to the playoffs if you start out super strong in the beginning matches. Here we go. Estorm Gaming, Ali, Felix El Grande, Exodial, Caesar, Caldier, Sergio Termino, and Sasha as the coach. Well played right there. I mean, they are one of the best teams in all of the No Tilt League, but also you have ZeroZone as the opposition. Hector, Pasti, Mago de Perra, Kenny, Eri Free, Rubio, and Quantania 89 as the coach. Both of these teams super strong. Let's see if ZeroZone can continue their dominance in the No Tilt League. Pasti looked really, really strong in the 1v1s. And in 2v2s, I believe, 2 days ago. That was on Tuesday. So Group A is Tuesday, Thursday. Group B is going to be on Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesdays and Fridays start at 4 p.m. Eastern. Tuesdays and Thursdays, like today, start at 2 p.m. Eastern time. This is going to be great. Who do you think is going to win this matchup? All right, I'm looking at the chat right now. We see people are looking for the matchups later on in the day, enjoying day off. All right, that's not bad. The lineups look good. Yep, the lineups look great. What's up? What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? What's up, Matt? How are you, man? What's up, Kalu? Zero Gaming in chat. What up, Nick Pie? Yes, Pasti played 2v2 for Italy in the No Tilt World Cup. Guys, this is the same people who run this. Did the No Tilt Special Edition, did the No Tilt Worlds. They did the Worlds from MGL Worlds, CR Worlds. I mean, this is one of the best leagues in the game here. Who is going to be able to win? How many make the playoffs? I believe the top half make the playoffs. The top 8, the top 4 from each. Oh my goodness, you've been cutting your own hair. Yikes. Let's get the overview of the No Tilt League. It's going to be 16 teams, 2 groups of 8, home and away in the round robin phase. The bottom of each, the bottom team from each will go to regulations. Regular season is from May 16th to July 1st. Playoff format is double elimination brackets. The final is the winner of the loser's bracket versus the winner of the winner's bracket. Winner of the loser's bracket must win 2 matches to become the champion of the No Tilt League. So it's a little bit easier if you choose to go through the winner's bracket phase, and by choose, I mean actually play good Clash Royale. But playing good Clash Royale, one mistake, and that's the beauty of this. That is the beauty of the pro scene. One mistake could cost you an entire match. So when you're playing with your friends, you're sitting at home, you know, you probably make 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 mistakes in a game, and you still feel like you could be in it. At this level, if you make one crucial mistake, you are going to lose the tower. You are going to get punished, and then it is going to be a big yikes. No Tilt League, powered only on YouTube Gaming. Here's the format if you guys are new. 2v2, King of the Hill, and then a 1v1 set if necessary. The 2v2 and the 1v1 are best of 3s, and the King of the Hill is an elimination round where you eliminate all 3 players of your opposition. You will win that set like we saw in game number 1. By the way, I wanted to do a haircut myself. Like, I need to do a haircut myself. Like, this is a little ridiculous. Like, I'm like looking at my hair right now and I'm just like, yikes. Like, I don't even know what's going on over here. We got like a little mini flip. The sides are growing out. The beard looks good though. Honestly, the beard looks pretty damn good. Pretty damn good for a quarantine beard. Obviously, I'm going to shape it up a little bit, you know. You got to see the girl, you know, you got to shape it up, make it look all nice. But, you know, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So who's been cutting their own hair? Okay, so how many people have not cut their hair yet? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know in the chat. But as we find that out, we're going to go into game number 1 of the 2v2 Pasti Rubo versus Ali and Exodia. Log comes in left-hand side here. Log, unfortunately, does not take out a firecracker. A little bit of life left here. Giant Smelting on the left-hand lane. Log coming out, clearing out the Dark Goblin. The bomb is going to be good here onto the Mega Knight. But look at that beefy boy as he is able to defend that as we slowly await max elixir. Giant Skeleton coming down once again from ZeroZone. ZeroZone looking really, really good in the No-Tilt League, 2-0 currently. Can they make it 3-0? They're going to have to get past Estorm Gaming if they want that to happen. Rage Ruski coming in. Right-hand lane. Balloon coming in. Dun, 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 boom! Balloon onto the tower. Later, when a balloon connects onto your tower gets absolutely evaporated. 1464 right-hand side. Here comes a log that's going to clear out the backhand of the Royal Giant, but the Royal Giant is going to get the last laugh. 2 shots onto the tower, but Dark Goblin is going away. Is he going to be able to shoot the darts onto the tower? No. E-Wizard, 4 elixir has to be used on the defense there, and he's just going to take the tower damage onto the right-hand lane, kind of evening it up the right and the left-hand side. Huge amount of damage here from Estorm Gaming, looking very, very good in the 2v2. Mega Knight and Balloon right-hand side once again being cycled here, and there's no answer. Fireball is a decent answer. Death damage, is it going to connect onto the tower? That's the question. Yes, it does. A little bit. Boom, shakalaka. Not going to be able to happen as the bomb from the Giant Skeleton was just too much. Lumberjack and Balloon right-hand lane. Here comes the bomb tower, probably to defend. There it is. Bomb tower coming in hot. Freeze Ruski coming out. Rage is going to make quick work out of bomb tower to fireball out as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Tower is eliminated as the Dark Goblin trying to take care of business onto this Giant Skeleton. Not going to be able to do too much there. Here is the Inferno Tower. The Inferno Tower is just getting value over and over again on the right-hand lane. Royal Giant is still going to get a couple of snaps. Oh, baby! Look at this! The Giant Skeleton is going to get to the tower. That tower is going to fall in just like that. ZeroZone is back in it. 11 seconds left until we get into overtime. Here comes another balloon cycle onto the left-hand lane. Bomb tower is going to be good on the defense. The miners coming out just to try to defend the Freeze Ruski out, as well as the fireball. Balloon gonna know it's gonna be able to connect onto the tower, and that is catastrophic damage. Left-hand lane. Here is the Giant Skeleton. Can they make a play here? Pasti and Rubo need to find a way to connect to the tower. Here is the Royal Giant getting a little bit of value here on the tower. Once again, here is the Royal Giant. Is it gonna get enough? Doesn't look like it's enough here. Earthquake onto the left-hand side tower. 468 needs to stop that push. Good play here as they do not have a big spell besides the fireball. Bomb tower is going to be good here. Freeze coming down. E-Wizard is going to defend. Fireball is going to be enough with the log. Where is the fireball? Fireball comes in hot as the Estorm Gaming champions take game number 1 in a nail-biter. Rubo and Pasti came roaring back after being down so much before the double elixir really kicked in. Well played right there from Rubo and Pasti as they are going to pick up the win in the 2v2. I meant Exodia and Elite. Did I say Rubo and Pasti took the victory? No, Exodia and Elite took it. Rubo and Pasti played absolutely phenomenal at the end of that game, though, just was not enough. Hopefully they can carry that momentum into game number 2 and potentially a game number 3. But Estorm Gaming picking up that first win, very, very crucial. Work limits your facial hair. Oof. Finally got into the barber yesterday. Had him dial in my mullet. Lots of flow was gained. Oh, really? You're goated with the clippers now. I mean, hey. You gotta cut my hair. I'll come over. Whoa, Mega Knight! Oh my goodness, the Mega Knight clobbered the screen so hard that it went black for a second. As there is a princess slowly pushing on this right-hand side. Giant Skeleton and Magic Archer just trying to make a little bit of value here. Bats are going to be good to clear out this Lumberjack. No damage was taken. Giant Skeleton Bomb going to do a ton of damage to the red Giant Skeleton of the ZeroZone. As it slowly walks here. Lumberjack has to be played just to make sure that it did not connect to the tower. Giant Snowball will be good here. Just doing a little bit of damage. Jar Goblin connected onto the tower here as the Hog Rider was played a little bit too late. Earthquake coming down as well. Is going to be able to get the Hog to the tower here. 2 shots from the Hog Rider is good. Is it going to get off the third? No. Does not get off that third shot, but the Dark Goblin did so much damage onto that left-hand lane. Here comes another Hog Rider onto the left-hand side. Poisoned nothing. Misclick onto the poison there from Estorm, and that's going to be a huge disadvantage as look at this, look at that, the mistaken poison and the pressure comes off. They lost so much damage onto the tower after that was just played. Dark Goblin trying to get value here, but look at this. Giant Snowball being played 650 left onto the left-hand side. Bats, left-hand lane going for the Lumberjack. Oh, the Lumberjack connects onto the tower with one heavy swing with Thor's hammer as another Hog Rider is played here into the rage. That is going to be a tower onto the left-hand lane. Mega Knight Boom Shakalaka is going to be able to defend that tower with 258 life left, but it's going to look like that will fall eventually in this game. Huge Giant Skeleton block here, but the Hog Rider is just going to sneak in and take out that tower pretty easily and pretty efficiently. Giant Skeleton, Musketeer, Lumberjack, right-hand lane. Giant Skeleton might die here at the bridge. As we have a reset. 68 life is the difference in these. Mega Knight on to the right-hand side here. Giant Skeleton is going to be good. Poison down right-hand side with the Giant Snowball. Hog Rider trying to slide in. Look at this. Look at how evenly matched this is. It is like one after another. A little bit of chip here, a little bit of chip here. Princess onto the tower. 1 shot, 2 shots. This Princess might single-handedly win the game for the ZeroZone. Magic Archer trying to get geometry here. Gets 1 shot onto the tower. Hog Rider coming in with the freeze. Just like that, Estorm Gaming sneaking in a lot of damage. 705, 630. Who is going to be able to win this game? This is going to be a close one. Musketeer taking a little bit of damage off onto the right-hand lane as the Earthquake comes down as well. Giant Snowball just chipping away at the tower. A little bit more here and there. 240. 138, 11 life left. Poison comes in. Exodial and Ali for Estorm Gaming are going to pick up game number 2, and they're going to win the 2v2 set. Well played right there from Estorm Gaming. ZeroZone is gonna fall. Estorm Gaming looking very, very strong here. They need this victory to get the 2-1 into the match set. Or should I say in the no-tilt league standings. Do you think ZeroZone can bring it back, though? That's the question. King of the Hill and 1v1 has been ZeroZone's strength. Let's see if they can continue that going. They're currently in, I believe, first place or second place in the no-tilt league at 2-0. The only other 2-0 team, I believe, is Arena Quesito. So they are looking pretty strong. Estorm Gaming trying to change it up just a little bit here. Look at how many Hog Riders were played. 11 Hog Riders were played for Zodiel and Ali. Only 5 for Pasti and Rubo, but they did have the Goblin Barrels. 8 Goblin Barrels were played, and they were just denied time after time. That's what happens, though. When you're playing Goblin Barrels and there's King Towers that are able to shut them down. Like, when you're playing so many Goblin Barrels, you kind of wanted to stay to a 1-tower game. That way, you were able to just keep on throwing them out. You don't have to worry about the King Tower being activated to really shut down your Goblin Barrels. 2 King Towers do a ton of damage to the barrels. Kind of just slows it down. Even when you get your opponent out of rotation, they are still able to clean up. Who do you think is going to come out in the 1v in the King of the Hill for both of these teams? That's the question. The King of the Hill is so important. As we groove to the music. All right, here we go. Kenny and Caldeer getting thrown out. Looks like we're going to have Kenny, Eri Free, and Rubo versus Caldeer, Sergio Termino, and Ali. Musketeer on the left-hand lane to take care of the Night Witch. Goblin Brawlers are going to cancel each other out in the middle. Mega Minion going after the Baby Dragon here. Easily going to be able to clean that up. E-Wizard just slowly moving on to the left-hand lane. Dark Prince going to try to make quick work of the E-Wizard here as it's going to slowly go to the left-hand lane. Goblin Cage going to get taken out here by the Dark Prince, but a Goblin Cage on the bottom left-hand side for Caldeer. Kind of just slow playing this for the first 2 minutes of this game. Mega Knight and Night Witch is behind. Royal Delivery and Bar Barrel here. Gonna try to make a little bit of work. Ooh, Mega Knight not gonna be able to connect to the tower as the Dark Prince said otherwise. Giant Snowball came down, hit the Musketeer a little bit to the left-hand side. As double Goblin Cages are played here from both teams. Night Witch left-hand lane with a Mega Minion. To counter it, E-Wizard slowly played in the back as we have double elixir time. This is where it starts ramping up in Clash Royale. Night Witch is going to get taken out here, and a couple of the bats on the backhand side do get taken out by that poison. Mega Knight trying to make work happen, but the Royal Delivery is going to come out just to protect this Musketeer. Musketeer still alive as a graveyard down onto the left-hand lane. Bar Barrel is out, but it's just a little bit too late. Poison on the offensive, clearing out the Night Witch, clearing out the Electro Wizard. Musketeer locks onto the tower, and the Mega Minion locks on as well, as that is a ton of damage onto the left-hand lane. 480 life is left onto that left-hand side tower. Kenny and Caldeer are trying to duke this one out. Musketeer trying to make plays on this left-hand lane. Mega Knight is going to go in and clobber down the Muskie. Barbarian just trying to get a little bit of work here on to the left-hand lane, just not going to get enough, as the Goblin Cage is there on the defense. 1 minute and 42 seconds left, and there's another Graveyard Cycle from Caldeer. Poison on defense here. Not going to poison on offense, just trying to get as many skeleton shots onto the tower as humanly possible. 2 poisons away from victory. Probably will go with one more Naked Graveyard and then another poison on top of it. Graveyard Naked left-hand lane here. Poison on defense, but that's not going to be enough. One skeleton needs to hit this tower. There it is. Poison left-hand lane, and that's going to be GG. Well played. Caldeer taking game number 1. And just like that, Estorm Gaming looking really strong in this matchup. GG, well played, as we get ready to look at the post-game stats here. Caldeer and Kenny. Unfortunately for Kenny, he just never really was able to get into a groove there, as the cheaper Cycle Graveyard deck was able to out-cycle Kenny. Also, Caldeer had that one big boy graveyard. The poisons on his graveyards after that just were not enough, as Caldeer was able to slowly chip him down. One graveyard after the other, kind of nakedly, doing about 400 or 500 damage, and then easily being able to win the game when it was all said and done. But we have Eri Free coming out now for the ZeroZone. Let's see if he is going to be able to make a play. For the ZeroZone. Eri Freak, Royal Delivery coming down here for Caldeer, as we are just slowly going to come in with a miner in the back. Wall breakers are going to connect to the bomb tower. I just like how big the bomb tower's base is. It really soaks up like everything. Mega Knight onto this left-hand side here is going to clobber down 2 of the goblins. One goblin in the back, they get a little bit of damage, but just not enough. Mini Packet and Mega Knight here. 1 claw skeletons are just going to push it away. Royal Delivery coming out, perfectly played there. Onto that skeleton barrel. Goblin barrel left hand side here, gonna do a little bit of damage to the left hand side tower.
Let's go.
This is just beautiful defense here from Eri Free over and over again. Caldeer can't really get too much value off. I mean, he's running like a minor chip deck with wall breakers, but the wall breakers are never going to connect to the tower with the bomb tower, so pretty much in essence it's just going to be a minor chip deck for the rest of this game. Mega Knight trying to get value here. Minor right hand lane with double wall breakers. Wall breakers trying to get to the tower here, not going to get any value, as the Knight is able to clear it out. Here is another skeleton barrel with a goblin barrel, left hand lane. Goblin barrel is going to get off a lot of damage here. Mega Knight is going to try to soak as much damage from the skeleton barrel as possible. Does a pretty good job here. Double princesses, left hand lane. Bomb tower comes down one more time. Another miner is just coming in here just to clear out this princess in the backhand lane. double wall breakers are going to come in and blow down the bomb tower. But guess what? Even though the muskie is connecting onto the tower, it's just not going to do enough damage as a skeleton barrel is once again played with a goblin barrel on the left-hand side here. Huge damage as the royal delivery comes down just a little bit too late. Princess does get a shot off and connects to the tower once. 348 life is still remaining onto that left-hand lane. Log left-hand side here. Zap is going to be decent with the mini P.E.K.K.A, but he had to waste a lot of elixir there. Wall breakers are trying to get value onto this left-hand lane. They're not going to get any once again. Skeleton barrel just doing death damage onto the tower, and that's going to be the name of the game, just getting that skeleton barrel death damage onto the tower. Goblin barrel left-hand lane here is going to end the game with one more log. And there it is. GG, well played. Airy free and ZeroZone recouping and trying to get back into this. It's now going to be 1-1 in the King of the Hill. Calder and Airy free here. Post-game stats. Miners coming out from Caldir, and the wall breakers just were never enough to be able to get damage onto that tower. He had to defend the skeleton barrel. He had to defend the goblin barrel with Mega Knights, with royal deliveries, with zaps, with mini P.E.K.K.As. Really anything he can throw at it. Didn't really have the greatest answer for both of those cards. Always had to overcommit, as the 2-8 cycle deck from Airy free was more than enough to be able to win that game in hard out cycle. What's your opinion, chat, on the quick cycle decks? That's what I want to know. What's your opinion on the quick cycle decks? Because, I mean, there's a lot of quick cycle decks out there. And I feel like Clash Royale is one of those games where nobody likes the cycle decks. Well, nobody likes playing against them, I should say, because they're just so boring to play against. It's just wave after wave. Airy free is now going to go against Sergio Termino, the second player of Estorm. Barrel coming down right-hand lane. Going to get a little bit of damage off onto the tower here. Miner coming in onto the right-hand lane. Bats as well. The best decks will never die due to the infinite skill cap and potential plays due to the quick cycle. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's infinite skill cap. I mean, like, if somebody has the answer to you, like, if they have, like, a log and a giant snowball, you're never gonna win. Like, it doesn't matter how much skill you have. I feel like it's more so much rock, paper, scissors. It's, do you have the spells that can deal with me? Because you just saw right there that game almost was stolen by throwing big Mega Knights, royal deliveries, and miners. Didn't really have an answer to the quick cycle. Skeleton barrel on the right-hand lane here is going to just get evaporated. Goblin barrel onto the right-hand lane. Bomb towered away. Bomb tower MVP as Airy free is doing absolute work on this right-hand side tower. Skeleton barrel once again coming down with the goblin barrel. Not going to be able to get any damage onto the tower. As you can see here, the quick cycle from Sergio Termino is never going to be able to connect onto the tower. Poison once again getting a lot of value. Minor chip with poison, just too much here. Well, here's the thing. The guys who play one-trick cycle decks, I mean, they just know the deck so inside and out that they just win matchups. Because if you think about it, meta decks are changing, ever-changing. Like, every, meta deck pretty much changes every now and then. So, like, every, month or 2 months, meta decks change. And if you're playing the same deck for 3 years, you're going to be able to have an advantage, just because you know the deck inside and out. You don't need to think about it. It's kind of like any other game or any other thing where you have, let's just say, a champion or, anything, to where you've been playing it for a year or 2 years or 3 years of the exact same thing. You don't need to think about, that specific unit. But, the other opposition needs to think, maybe even if it's for a quarter of a second, on what to do, because they're not, well versed in it. They've only maybe had 40 games on it versus your 10,000 games with the same archetype. It's just a different little feeling. The comfortable and the amount of mistakes is less. I wouldn't say it's infinite skill. I would just say the mistakes are less. So I guess you could consider that skill in essence. I mean, I guess you can equivalent to that to skill, but I would say it's more of comfortability than it is in skill. One-tricks, don't get me wrong, one-tricks have their place. I mean, they can easily win counter matchups just because they know everything inside and out. But as you can see, this is the slowest matchup ever, as Airy Free is just going to slowly win this game. With 4 seconds left, there's just nothing they can do about it. GG, well played. As Airy Free bringing it back for the ZeroZone. One more win. All he needs to do is defeat Ali, and they will be moving on to the 1v1. I can see that too. An ultimate versus 3. Our Sparky was Wesker. No one could beat it for a year. Once it was learned, people beat it. Yeah, that's the thing. Think about Clash Royale. Magic Archer was so strong, and then it got a little bit weaker as people learned how to counter it. Sparky was super strong in the beginning until people learned how to counter it. E-Barbs were strong until people learned how to counter it. It's one of those things where when people learn how to counter it, it's easy. The thing is when you do have a cycle deck, your opponent has to think so fast on a deck that he may have just picked up a week ago from his coach, and it maybe only has 50 to 100 games on it. So there's a timeout now called. You might only have 50 to 100 games on, that single deck. You're not beating somebody who has 10,000 Clash Royale games on the same exact cycle deck that he's been playing for 2 years. That is something that you just can't account for. He's just going to keep on throwing things at you, throwing things at you, throwing things at you, throwing things at you, throwing things at you. And if you've only been playing a deck for a week, 2 weeks, 50 games on it, you're not going to know every single little intricate counter, how to get out of that cycle, how to get out of a bad cycle, to where the player who is a cycle player, who pretty much has been playing that deck forever, is going to be able to get out and change his cycle very, very easily. I mean, that is a skill. Don't get me wrong. That is a very, very high skill, but it's more of the fact that you've been playing the same deck for 10,000 games, so you know how to beat every single matchup. You know how to counter every single card in the game. But we're going to get right here into the 4th match of the King of the Hill. Can Airy Free win this and bring it to the 1v1? And that is what we're about to find out. When I say skill, I mean having more choices to make per game, so naturally a faster cycle means making more decisions each facilities and comes with the risk, so stacking many risks requires skill. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, don't get me wrong, Golem is a very, very high skill card, but people don't think it is. And it's not so much the Golem, it's when to play the Golem. It's if I play, alright, so I have a bad cycle at the Golem right now. If I play this Golem at 1 minute and 47 seconds, can I cycle back to a Golem to play it at exactly 1 minute and not take any damage because I have to play this Golem? Otherwise, I'm not going to have the required units to be in cycle when I drop the Golem at double elixir time and be able to push with it. Golem decks are actually very, very, very skillful. I think Golem decks is one of the most skillful deck in the game just because you have to masterfully play your cycle around that 2-minute mark, around, you know, the minute left mark, to where you have the perfect cycle with your Golem versus the opposition in order to push and take him down. He may have been able to do more than enough damage and was able to win that game because of that. So it's one of those calculated risks with the Golem. I think the Golem is probably one of the most skillful decks in the game just for that one reason alone. You know you have to wait till really double elixir before you can do too much with the Golem, but you also need to know that your cycle has to be perfect when that 1-minute mark happens, and the closer it is to perfect, the stronger your first Golem push will be, and the second one will be after that. Because if you have a good Golem push versus their defense to your Golem, you're going to be able to out-cycle them, and then your second Golem is going to be even stronger. So, I mean, a lot of people don't really understand Golem. I mean, they think it's just play it at double elixir time and win, but it is about, in Golem matchups, you have to think a minute ahead always. And that's a huge skill that people don't account for. Royal Hogs, the left-hand side here, just getting a little bit of damage off. Royal Hogs continuing to get to the tower. Piglets evening up just a little bit, only a 200 deficit. Now on the left-hand side tower, Royal Delivery coming down, just clearing out everything onto the right-hand lane. Gold plots, top 500 Golem players just play Golem first play. Golem first play is actually a decent play. Like, I know a lot of pros think it's a bad play, but, like, it's a risk-reward kind of factor, you know? It's, I'm going to play a Golem right now. Hopefully you don't have a counter, and if you do have a counter, that's okay. Like, I'll be able to somehow survive. I won't overcommit with my Golem push and be able to win. I mean, it's a mind game. I mean, you can play a Golem first play, not play that much. Like, I've seen a lot of top 500 players, sometimes they don't play that much after that first Golem, and the overcommit happens from their opponent, and they just win the game off of that first push. Look at this Magic Archer just chipping down this tower. Ali. Ooh, baby. Magic Archer geometry, boys. That's what that was. Magic Archer completely cleared out that tower, just waiting till a Earthquake plays. And once he cycles back to the Earthquake, it's going to be GG. Well played, Ali. Bringing it back here. Ali versus Rubo is going to be this last match, and if Ali is able to win it for Estorm, they are going to win this match. So this is now match point here for Ali. What's up, Maximilian? How's it going, my man? Looks like the post-game stats are just having a little bit of trouble here. So let's take a quick look up at the chat. You can't believe what you're hearing. It must be a full moon. I mean, here's the thing. People who don't understand that Golem takes a lot of skill are one of those people who think that you just drop Golem and win, and that's just not the thing. Obviously, here's the thing. Golem, first play, and win with the Golem on the first play. Yeah, guess what? I mean, it is what it is. You don't have the answers in your deck, but that's the same thing as someone dropping a Goblin Barrel right away with a Knight at the bridge first play, and you don't have your Log or Giant Snowball in your hand. Like, it's the exact same thing. They get 400, 500, 600 damage on that first play, and you just can't recover from it. So, like, that's the difference. Golem just feels strong because it takes your entire tower right off the bat on the first play, but guess what? As a cycle player, 500 damage is equivalent to an entire tower in one play. That's just the difference. Meta needs to come back, only wants to argue. Golem, I know. It is a top 5 skillful win conditions. In my opinion, I think Golem is the most skillful win condition in the game. Like, tell me one other win condition that's more skillful than Golem. I mean, Miner? But, like, I mean, Miner really isn't even a win condition anymore. Everybody has either wall breakers with it or a balloon with it. It's no longer a single standalone win condition. Golem demands here. What's way easier to defend? Goblin Barrel, it is not easy to defend. If a first play, you throw a Goblin Barrel at somebody's tower, right, and they have to use 9 elixir to defend. So they're completely out of cycle for the rest of their game because they didn't have that. That's the difference in pro play. We're talking about in pro play, where if you have to waste 6 elixir for 1 Goblin Barrel to start out a game, that's a huge commitment needed. And if you drop a Golem first play and they have the perfect answer for it, and then they counterattack and just beat you right off of that, like, that's also a huge risk you take with Golem. So it's one of those, you know, if and when. You can use Goblins to defend the Goblin's arrow and then use an Ice Spirit. What happens if you don't have Goblins in rotation? What happens if you don't have Goblins, Log, Zap, or your Giant Skeleton in rotation? Well, what happens? What happens if you're Rubo right now and your cards start as this? Dark Prince, Goblin Cage, Mega Minion, and Poison. That's your start, and a Goblin Barrel is thrown at you immediately. What do? And your next card up is Graveyard. So if you have Dark Prince, Graveyard, Goblin Cage, and Poison, and your next card up is a Musketeer. And immediately, you know, a Goblin Barrel is thrown at you. You're taking a lot of damage there, and you're having to throw out your Dark Prince. And it looks like Ali is easily going to be able to take this game. Rubo just never was able to do anything, as just like that, the minor cycle, too much to deal with, as Ali and Estorm Gaming are going to win this one, and they're going to win the match versus the ZeroZone, go up to 2-1 in the standings. Kind of even now with the ZeroZone. Estorm winners: Estorm Gaming, Ali, Felix El Grande, Exodio, Caesar, Calder, and Sergio Termino, with Sasha as the coach. All right, guys, well played right there from Estorm Gaming. They're going to pick up the victory, defeating ZeroZone. Gonna shake up the standings just a little bit there. Estorm Gaming definitely needed that, as we are now going to look at the standings after that is over. Estorm Gaming jumping up to 2-1, now coming into 3rd place. ZeroZone dropping to 2-1. Gonna fall now to 2nd place here, as Arena Quesito is now the single team with 2-0 without any losses in Group Number A. We're going to be saying Arena Quesito, Team Samurai, SSG, and Shivas Academy still left to go in today's matchups. 2 matches are done, 2 left to go. All right, that is going to be the game right there, as the chat is in a rage that they think that Golem doesn't take any skill. If Golem is supposed to be one of the highest skill deck / win conditions to you, why don't you almost never see pros use it? Because they have a mutual respect between each other not to use. No, that's completely wrong. Pros do use Golem, and pros will use any deck to win. If you're a pro, all you care about is the W. You do not care about anything else. And that's the thing, like, Golem isn't that amazing right now. That's why you see Golem isn't a 0 skill. If Golem took 0 skill, every single person would use it in every single game, but that is not the case. We're going to go over to take a quick little break here. Next matchup is going to be Arena Quesito versus Team Samurai. Next match after that is going to be SSG versus Shivas, Esports Academy. We will see you guys in 4 minutes and 45 seconds. See you guys in a little. right, baby. We're back. Golem OP, best card in the game. Best card in the game. No, sorry. Most skillful win condition in the game. All right, so we had a productive chat. We had 5 minutes to talk about it. Chat went crazy. I'm gonna ask you guys again. I want you, because you guys listen, we're gonna have a productive chat. I want you guys to name your top 5 most skillful win condition cards in the chat. Top 5 most skillful win condition chat. I don't care about the order. Just put your top 5. That's all I care about. 5. Just 5. That's all. This is just 5. We're going to take a quick look at the standings in Group A while you guys do that. Arena Quesito is about to go versus Team Samurai. 2-0 for Arena Quesito. Team Samurai currently sitting at 1-1. SSG Academy at 1-1 is going to be playing Chivas Academy after that. Going to be a really good rest of the day. But let's take a quick look at the chat, see what everybody says. Giant Skeleton 5 times. All right. Hog Giant. Wall Breaker RG Mortar. Somebody literally just put a Wall Breaker as one of the most skillful cards in the game. Okay. And you guys are saying that Golem doesn't take skill? Okay. All right, Arena Quesito versus Team Samurai. All right, let's get some good content on this stream going. All right, Arena Quesito. Woo, I can't believe what I just read, but it's all right. It's all right. We're going to continue. Franco Medina, Juicy J1, Manuel Nicolas, Shadow, and Daniel Vodka as the coach for Arena Quesito. Team Samurai. Shaquilo, Mogo, Levesque, Game Freak TV, Paul, Thomas, and Ale as Team Samurai. All right, let's take a quick look back over to the chat. All right, everybody should be saying Goblin Barrel because Goblin Barrel is definitely one of the most skillful cards in the game as far as the win conditions are concerned with where you could play it on the map. The fact that I don't see that from everybody in their top 5 already, it's already, it's all right. Don't worry about it. All right, so let's take a look. We got Goblin Barrel, Sparky. Okay, I agree with Sparky. I agree with Goblin Barrel. Well, Sparky, I wouldn't say it's a top 5, but that's all right. Giant, Mortar, Expo. You see, Mortar and Expo, Goblin Barrel, I agree with 3 out of those. The 3 can go in there. Giant, Cycle, Loon. Giant Cycle is a deck. We got Loon. Loon's a pretty skillful card, but not really at the same time. But it is. We'll give you that. Bait, I don't know what that means. Hog, Mortar, all right. So far I'm seeing Golem as easily in all these top 5s. Mortar, Miner, Gob Barrel, 3 Musketeer, Rocket. Pick out the Rocket. Golem is definitely more skilled than the Rocket. All right. We got, what else do we got? What do you got? We got, these guys aren't giving me 5s. Yet. You guys can't even give me 5 that are better than the Golem. That's why. Gob Barrel, Sparky, Golem, Giant Skelly Expo. I mean, you got Golem in there. That's all that matters. All right, 2v2 coming out here. We got the Giant Skeleton and the Graveyard Band. I didn't say Golem is skillful. I didn't say Golem is no skill. I never said any of that. I said Golem is a top 5 win condition skillful card. What's that? All right, here we go. Inferno Dragon slowly chipping down everything. By Inferno Dragon, did I say dragon? I meant Inferno down. It's been a long day. Lava Hound onto the left-hand lane here with a Baby Dragon coming out as well. Mega Knight and Magic Archer left-hand side. Group top 2 in Group A and Group B. Top 2 in Group A is Arena Quesito, who you're seeing right now, and ZeroZone, who you just saw. Dark Prince and Musketeer. on the left-hand side here. Just going to do a little bit of work here. Muskie not going to be able to connect to the towers. The Dark Prince clobbers it down. Juicy J and Shadow doing a little bit of damage to the left-hand side. P.E.K.K.A right-hand lane with a Ram Rider and an E-Wizard. Lightning. Oof, that lightning got so much value. P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A 1! 2 shots onto the tower! Oh my goodness! And just like that, Shaquilo and Mogo took that tower all the way down to 11-22. The P.E.K.K.A hurled around the world. Ooh, whenever a P.E.K.K.A connects onto the tower, that is a big yikes. Lava Hound is going to be very, very heavily defended here. Poison is going to be good. Magic Archer getting a little bit of geometry here. E-Wizard as well, going to be good on the defense. Just going to take a little bit of damage here. Shaquilo and Mogo doing a lot of work onto the right-hand lane. No real answer to the P.E.K.K.A besides the Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon is going to get lightning down here with the E-Wizard retargeting. P.E.K.K.A trying to take care of business. Royal Delivery coming out as well. 8:15 left onto the tower now. Mega Knight is just going to come up into the air and smack down everything. Taking the shield off of the Royal Delivery Royal Recruit. Ram Rider trying to get to the tower. Ram Rider not going to get there in time. Mega Knight not going to get there either, but it is going to smack the Night Witch all the way down to almost 0 life. Wow, that is a lightning of the gods right there. Night Witch is connected onto the tower. Bats are onto the tower here. Giant Snowball is going to come down. Lumberjack. Lumberjack takes it home. Lumberjack to the tower, and he chopped down that tree. Juicy J and Shadow sneaking in a victory with the Lumberjack that could. Well played right there, but the only thing that Lumberjack was missing was a beard as majestic as mine. Hey. Well played right there from Juicy J and Shadow. Taking that home. Lumberjack coming in there, not even going to need to rage anything up, as he was able to single-handedly be able to win the game by himself. Arena Quesito picking up game number 1. Juicy J and Shadow, well played right there with the Lava Hounds. Just kept the Lava Hound cycle coming in. They only needed 2 Lumberjacks to get one of them to the tower and start smacking away. The Lightnings were the MVP from both teams, but guess what? Mogo and Shaquilo didn't even drop their Lumberjack, wasn't able to get to that cycle. Arena Quesito, well played right here, picking up game number 1 in the 2v2. Does anybody have the standings page for Group B? Let me just take a quick look. I'll get that answer for you in 1 second. Oof, it's not on Twitter. That's yikes. In my opinion, who's the top 2? I would say probably Arena Quesito and SSG, and then Team Liquid and who would I say? Team Liquid and I don't know, maybe INTZ. For Group B. But all right, here we go. Mega Knight just flying around the marina. Honestly, I think the Mega Knight is one of the most fun troops in the game. It's been around for a very, very long time, over 2 years now. And I think it's just one of the strongest cards. And it's one of those cards that can really impact an entire game if not handled properly. Becca. Not really going to get too much value here as the E-Wizard stays alive just long enough. Mega Knight, Lumberjack, and Royal Giant here, left-hand side. Dark Prince trying to connect to this tower, and it does. One smack at a mace. Does a ton of damage onto that left-hand side tower. Royal Giant right-hand side just trying to connect. Knight on the left-hand lane here, jumping into the Goblin Cage, just trying to clear out the Goblin Cage for the Ram Rider to get in. Is the Ram Rider going to be able to connect to the tower? No. Beautiful tornado. Royal Giant raged up here, going to get off one shot, maybe two. Two shots onto the tower, taking it down to 925. Log coming down as well. Beautifully played here from Marina Quesito as they continue to slowly chunk down this tower. Ram Rider not going to be able to get to the tower. Mega Knight clobbering home. Mega Knight from Shaquilo and Mogo kind of on their back foot here as Juicy J and Shadow looking like they have the advantage in this matchup. Marina Quesito's 2v2 is absolutely phenomenal. They already are 5-1, looking for be 6-1 if they are able to win this match. 676 life left onto the left-hand lane. That is one P.E.K.K.A. That is, oh no longer going to be available. Musketeer, whoa, Leda Musketeer as she goes to the right-hand side. Still has to be defended by a Ram Rider. Ram Rider kind of can get ignored here. Not really going to be relevant at all. Here comes the raged up Royal Giant. Is going to sneak up in there and win the game. Well played. Juicy J and Shadow were able to win that game right there, sneaking a victory from Shaquilo and Mogo. I mean, they had the advantage the entire game, but getting that RG into that tower without the Inferno Tower being able to be played to defend it was the difference in that game. Juicy J and Shadow playing that phenomenally. Well played from them, and they are going to win the 2v2 in commanding fashion. And just like that, boys, Arena Quesito is on a rampage. If they're able to win this King of the Hill, they're going to cement themselves as the best team in this group. Well played by Arena Quesito in the 2v2. Now, both teams are going to get their 1v1, or should I say King of the Hill players ready. So it's going to be a 1v1 5 times in a row. 3 players on each team. Once you eliminate one player from the opposition, he can no longer play, and the winner stays on. Once you eliminate all 3 of the opposition, you then win the King of the Hill. Let's catch back up to chat here, as I feel like the Golem conversation kind of died, as the chat was not able to tell me 5 cards that were more, 5 win conditions that were more skillful than Golem, which is always nice to do. What's up? I'm even chatting, coding, chatting in the shop, ENCHATIN. What up, Crazy? How's it going, my man? Remember when RG was considered a scrub card? Yes, it was. RG got changed a lot throughout the entirety of Clash Royale. I think it's settled in a nice spot here. I think it's a pretty good card. I think the nerf in the range was definitely something it needed 100%. Logbait, Ram Rider, Mortar, Expo, Loon. Loon, I wouldn't say is a more skillful card. Ram Rider, not really a more skillful card as well. Mortar and Logbait. Goblin Barrel, you have to say yes. Mortar, you see, I wouldn't say Mortar is a more skillful card than Golem. I wouldn't say Expo is really either, because Expo, I mean, it's... Oh, here we go. Getting into game number 1 of the King of the Hill, Shaquilo versus Juan Manuel. So the matchup is going to be Shaquilo, Paul Levesque is the lineup for Team Samurai. Arena Quesito has Juan Manuel, Franco Medina, and then Juicy J as the remaining player. Magic Archer right hand lane here from Juan Manuel, slowly moving along.
Let's go.
Miner all the way in the back here is good zap as it clears it out. Knight is going to take care of this Magic Archer, but the Miner is getting a lot of chips off onto this right hand side tower. Here's the thing though, guys, what you're miscounting is if you have a bad cycle with Golem, you pretty much instantly lose. It's really hard to get back your cycle. Mortar and Expo, you have such a fast cycle deck that you can easily get back your cycle. That's the difference. Zap coming out here onto the Skeleton Barrel. Goblin's clearing that up. Here's the thing. If you're going to say dropping Golem first play and your opponent not having a counter is the most skillless thing in Clash Royale, yeah, I can agree with that. But here's the difference. If most people, A, don't do that, because most pros will have an answer for that, so you can't really do that because you instantly lose the game if you do that, and your opponent is able to easily shut it down and counterattack and punish you for it. So, like, if you're going to say that that is a no-skill thing, yes, that is a no-skill thing. But a Golem in general is not a no-skill card. Miner coming in, right-hand lane here. Zap is just trying to take down this Goblin Barrel. Goblin Barrel does a ton of damage, evening the damage up. Shaquilo versus Juan Manuel. 1247 onto the right-hand lane with 1156 onto the right-hand side for Juan Manuel. Skeleton Barrel onto the right-hand lane here, just trying to get a little bit of value. Magic Archer in the back, just poking that down. Here comes a Goblin Barrel left-hand side here. Mini P.E.K.K.A is just trying to clear it out. Dark Goblin and Princess getting a little bit of value onto the left-hand lane. The Princesses are getting completely protected. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to clear out one Princess as the Wall Breakers are going to go right into the bomb tower. Skeleton Barrel is going to get taken out. Miner getting a lot of damage onto the tower as it slowly goes, but it's a tower that is irrelevant. 1247 on the right-hand lane. Juan Manuel is in a lot of trouble. Shaquilo just slowly chipping him down with a minute left into this game, looking really strong with the Skeleton Barrel and the Goblin Barrel combination. Dark Goblin not going to be able to connect to the tower. Princess on the left-hand lane here, just slowly chipping away at this tower. Skeleton Barrel coming down as well onto the left-hand lane here. 328 onto the right-hand side, just trying to make him use defense onto the left-hand lane here so he cannot push aggressively onto the right-hand side. 30 seconds are remaining. Goblin Barrel coming in here. 130 left to go right-hand side. Needs to get a Skeleton Barrel death damage connection with a log, and this one will be over. Goblin Barrel coming out right-hand lane here. No real answer for it. Goblin stabbing it in the back, taking the victory. Juan Manuel versus Shaquilo. Game number 1 for the King of the Hill. Shaquilo picking up the victory. Franco Medina will be next up for Team Queso. Golem does more tower damage than support troops. Well, your win condition is how you win a game, so that would be how it does damage. Minor win condition, Goblin Barrel win condition because it does damage, more damage to the tower than any other card in your deck. Minor because it does more damage to the tower than any card in your deck. Golem because it does more damage than any tower in the deck. That is what a win condition is, yes. Ask any pro if they think Golem is the most skillful. I never said Golem was the most skillful. I said it was top 5. They will laugh in your face. Ask any pro if Golem more skillful than Mortar, Expo, Hog, or Logbait. They will also laugh. You're literally telling me that Shaquilo literally just dropped. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. Goblin Barrel is more skillful, but Goblin Barrel and Skeleton Barrel in the same deck is less skillful than Golem. Because literally all Shaquilo did right there was throw a Skeleton Barrel and then a Goblin Barrel at the same time at the tower. Over and over and over and over and over again with logs. And that's all he did. That's all he did to win that game. There was zero thought process. He literally won that game by literally pressing a button and then pressing another button. So you can't sit here and say that that's more skillful than Golem. What's up, Yolanda? Here we go. Game number 2. The King of the Hill, Shaquilo versus Franco Medina. No, I'm not upset. I'm just... Here's the thing. I'm trying to engage with the chat. And this is a topic that's a hot topic. I'm not sitting here saying Golem is the best, but I am saying that it's, you know, it takes skill to play Golem. Am I a Golem player? No, I'm actually not a Golem player. I am a Giant Graveyard player and a Sparky player. Here's the thing. I'm not a Golem player, boys. So, like, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm trying to say Golem is the best card in the game or the most skillful card because I play Golem. That is not the case. Uh-oh. Ooh, a little bit of lag coming out right there. A little bit of Wi-Fi disconnection. Miner and Musketeer on the left-hand side do a ton of damage. Shaquilo's push froze the screen. That's how strong it was. 1 minute and 40 seconds left as Shaquilo takes an advantage. How do you play RG? Just place RG at the bridge. Oh, that was a great comment right there. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, the difference also is everybody's saying Golem takes no skill in the chat. Like, you guys could literally just play it versus every deck that isn't Golem because you're playing, like, non-Golem decks most of the time while you're leveling up. You guys will be, you guys should be top 1,000, top 200. No big deal. Define skill. Is it placement, timing? There's a lot of definitions toward skill. Like, skill can be defined in a lot of ways. Skill could be getting the right cycle. Like Golem, it's really hard to get the perfect Golem cycle exactly at 1 minute to where your Golem is going to be perfectly played into double elixir to really get that one push off that you really need to outcycle your opponent. As he's throwing 50 different cards at you, you have to know, okay, I can take a little bit of damage here to get my cycle perfect. I know I'm not going to lose, and I know my Golem is going to be able to take his tower. Like, that's the skill behind Golem. It's not just dropping the Golem, it's everything before the Golem is dropped. And that's the difference. Like, Golem feeds off of bad plays. And that's the difference. As Shaquilo is just continuing to destroy this game. He's going to go up 2-0 in the King of the Hill. He swept in the first day. And he might sweep again as Juicy J is the last remaining player for Team Queso in his way. Again, I play Sparky and Giant Graveyard. I can't talk about skill. I finished 41 in the world and 60 in the world. So I could talk about skill all I want, actually. I actually can. But I bet none of you knew that I finished 41 in the world and 60 in the world in 2 ladder seasons. But the more you know. Franco Medina, unfortunately losing to Shaquilo here. Well played from Shaquilo as he is one more win away from pushing it to the 1v1. Chillin' is my name. What's up, man? Everything takes skill on high ladder? Yeah, I'm talking about high ladder. I'm not talking about where you guys are or where I am currently right now. I'm talking about top 200 ladder. Like, try to play Golem in top 200 ladder. Why don't we see that much Golem in pro play? The reason why, because it's really, really hard to play Golem into these decks that these pros play. Because it's very easy for them to get you out of rotation and just beat you. That's the difference. Like, we're not talking about, you know, an average player playing Golem. We're literally talking about the top players playing Golem. Otherwise, everybody would play Golem because it takes no skill. Alright, here we go. Dark Prince trying to get a little bit of value here on the back end, but it will get taken out. Goblin Brawler still alive. Ooh, good heal spear, but the Flying Machine, look at this. The Flying Machine are all around the world. 14, 13, 12, 61 left onto the right-hand lane. Shaquilo, the people's champion, is absolutely running through Team Queso. Has won 2 shots from the Barbarian. 9:43 left onto the tower. Sparky for Juicy J. Sparky with a Goblin Giant behind it. Flying Machine on the left-hand lane. Musketeer as well behind it. Sparky with the Rage just trying to get a connection onto the tower. Flying Machine is going to get taken out by the Spear Goblins. Spear Goblins are connecting to the tower. Here's the Sparky. Boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da-boom, boom, to the tower. Juicy J is back. Get it, 1,012,000 left as he electrifies that tower down. And just like that, there's life in Team Quesito. Ooh, just like that, Juicy J turns the tides of the battle as Shaquilo now on his backhand as the minions are going to clear out this Flying Machine with the tower. Juicy J giving life back to Arena Casino. The electric bill has been paid as Shaquilo just trying to get a poison to get a little bit more damage onto that left-hand side tower. Goblin Giant coming down as well. Sparky evaporating everything on the left hand side. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 game. Well played right there from Juicy J as he is going to take down Shaquilo, but he's got to go through Paul and Levick in order for Arena Quesito to get the match point, or should I say set point, and then match point as well in the King of the Hill. Could he pull out the reverse sweep? Juicy J. Look at this. Shaquilo had a golem, wasn't even able to play it because Juicy J had the spark. Golem took so much skill he wasn't even able to play it in the matchup. Ooh, do you guys think Juicy J can pull off the reverse sweep? SSG is the next match up, Logan, probably in like 15 to 20 to 30 minutes. Shaquille, I'm trying to help you win. Which deck did I use? One was a giant E-bar pump deck. This was a long time ago. We're talking like 2017, 2018. That, and the other one was the giant graveyard that I believe it was a giant graveyard musketeer furnace deck. What's your opinion on Lumber Loom Goblin Cage? It's a good deck. Yeah, that's when you had to do double splits with the Giant on one side, Ice Golem on the other side, E-Barb split every game. Yeah, it was a fun time back then. That was a long time ago, though. We haven't pushed ladder in years. Here comes a Hog Rider on the left-hand side. Graveyard coming down. Ooh, that is a really nice looking graveyard. Somebody upgraded their graveyard and made it gold. Goblin Brawler and Night Witch. Goblin Brawler onto the tower. Night Witch coming down as well. Paul is doing a little bit of damage here. Juicy J in a little bit of trouble, but he does have hogs. He does have earthquakes. Let's see if he's somehow able to get back in this. Is Expo 2.9 the most skilled deck? It's definitely up there as 100%. Hog Rider getting 2 connection off onto the right-hand lane. Juicy J is losing his entire tower here. Not looking too good for Juicy J as he is kind of countered here. Let's see if he can somehow make a miracle happen with the Hog Rider. Hog Rider just going right for the Goblin Cage. Not really going to be able to get too much value here whatsoever. Graveyard down left-hand side. Baby Dragon as well. Poison is going to be the end of Juicy J. Unfortunately, he is going to take the L here as we are going to go into the 1v1 best of 3. Ooh, 1v1 best of 3 is going to be coming up next. Good play right here from Team Samurai, pushing it to the 1v1. Excited to see who they bring out. I think it's probably going to be Shaquilo versus somebody. Not really too sure who Samurai is going to throw out. I believe Team Samurai didn't throw out Shaquilo, or maybe they did the last 1v1. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen coming out. Who do you guys think is going to be playing in the 1v1? Juicy J making a good play right there for Arena Quesito, making a sample. I mean, he did get a victory at least. Paul versus Juicy J. Unfortunately, the bomb tower with the goblin, with the Royale delivery and the Hog Rider just was not enough. Bomb tower versus graveyard, not really going to get too much value as Paul's Goblin Cage and graveyard was just too much to deal with. Two 6 hogs improves your skill in all decks. I wouldn't say that. 2/6 and 2/9, like, that's the thing. Like, Hog 2/6 is not a very good deck. It takes a lot of skill to play the deck. It's just, you have to play it perfect every single game. And you like make one mistake, you just lose, and it's not fun. But that is one of the most skillful decks in the game, absolutely. Shadow will play. Yeah, but here's the difference, though. If you're playing that Hog deck and then you play a Golem deck, it's two completely different styles. Or if you're playing that 2/6 Hog deck and then you play a Bait deck, it's two completely different styles. Like, Hog is kind of one of those things where you know exactly what you're going to do. 2/6 Hog, you know, it's very predictable to play against 2/6 Hog. Problem is, 2/6 Hog, it's all about the placement of every single one of your units on defense. It's one of the only decks that, like, has to be perfectly placed. Every single Musketeer, every single Skeleton, every single Cannon. SSG is the next matchup. Oh, what's the narrator's name? And chatting. What's up, Zeoko? How's it going, man? I feel beatdown is underappreciated because I feel impossible to beat when you're losing. Yeah, when you're losing, beatdown is rough. Absolutely. I feel like it's hitting the weight room. That's just me. A couple of pros think that way too, but yeah, definitely the same as beatdown. Well, here's the thing. I mean, it's definitely a very skilled deck, but only a couple of pros even play 2/6. Like, good. You know, like, no pro really play. Like, there's only like 4 or 5 pros that I can think of that actually play 2/6 to the point where they could actually beat another pro with it. Yolanda, stop asking me to join the clan, please. Thank you. Right, here we go. 1v1 Mogo versus Juan Manuel. All right, this is an interesting 1v1. Looks like Mogo and Juan Manuel were two players that showed up strong for their team. Let's see what is about to happen here. All right, here it is. Ice Wizard and Baby Dragon onto the left-hand lane here from Juan Manuel. Gonna just chip down this Night Witch, no big deal, and then go after the Baby Dragon. Dark Prince is gonna come from the river into the woods. Here it comes, right into the E-Wizard. E-Wizard is gonna slow it down. Ooh. Well played right there. E-Wizard still alive, though. Dark Prince is gonna fall. Mogo playing this good to start out this game. Boom Shakalaka is going to do a lot of damage to the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to fall here, but it is going to take a lot of aggro from those Skeletons. Skeletons didn't do as much damage as it could, but double shots on the E-Wizard onto the tower. Here comes a huge push. Baby Dragon, Dark Prince, Ice Wizard, left-hand lane going to get completely stopped, and Juan Manuel is overcommitting Elixir. I'm not really sure why he's overcommitting so much Elixir to every single push, but he's just trying to break through. Giant Snowball comes in as well. Perfectly played defense here from Mogo. Mini P.E.K.K.A. though just trying to get in, and there it is. Mini P.E.K.K.A. actually gets 3 shots onto the tower here. No, 2. The bat denies the 3rd shot. Juan Manuel was just able to sneak in and get extra damage onto that tower. Mogo, unfortunately, was about 1 elixir away from defending that entirely without taking any damage. Definitely a good play right there from Juan Manuel, knowing that he could just flood the bridge and be able to take it home. Poison coming down on the left-hand lane, and here comes the Golem from Juan Manuel. You knew he had it. He was just holding it until double elixir time, trying to get the perfect cycle. Golem going out for the Goblin Cage. Lightning is going to come down, and this is going to be a tower on the left-hand lane. Beautifully set up here in single elixir time. This golem was absolutely phenomenal. Held on until double elixir when he knew he had the advantage. It took him the entire single elixir to make that play happen. Golem once again being played down on the left-hand side as fodder. Night Witch not really going to be able to get any value here. Graveyard left-hand side. Bar Barrel coming in. Going to be able to clear it out. GG, well played. Juan Manuel is going to take game number 1. Juan Manuel winning with Golem. Unfortunately, the graveyard deck just was not enough to stop Juan Manuel. Juan Manuel took advantage of the single elixir time, being able to get in perfect cycle for his golem because he was able to continue to flood the bridge, just throwing elixir out. So Mogo was never able to get that second graveyard really in single elixir time to really punish Juan Manuel. Perfectly played right there from Juan Manuel. That first golem of the game was able to just take the entire tower and take the victory. Well played there from Juan Manuel. What do you mean the matchup metrics? What's up, Low Bambino? Yeah, in that matchup, the golem didn't even win the game. That mini P.E.K.K.A won the game. He could have not have a golem and still won that one, Manuel. All right, here we go. Mogo and Juan Manuel game number 2. Juan Manuel, one win away from winning it all for Team Arena Casino. Goblin Brawler going on to the left-hand side here. Just slowly walking to its death. Bar Barrel, Ice Wizard, and Dark Prince here slowly going at it. Gonna clear down the Barbarian. Baby Dragon's gonna clear out the Baby Dragon. And we have a reset. A little bit of damage here from the bats, but other than that, not too bad. On a CWA video yesterday, Ruben said Giant isn't very good. Do I agree with that? Right now in the current meta, I do agree that Giant is unfortunately not a strong card. The reason why is because a lot of people have mini P.E.K.K.As, a lot of people use Barbarians, and a lot of people use Sparkies. And those are 3 super hard counters to the Giant. So yes, I 100% agree with that. Try not to use bad words so your message goes through. So the chat can see it as well. Alright, Golem down on the left-hand lane here, but Mogo with a Golem of his own. Who is going to be able to get this Golem onto the tower? That is the question. Juan Manuel with a monstrous elixir lead in this matchup. Baby Dragon and Ice Wizard left-hand side here. The entire family on the left-hand side. Golem is going to explode here. Pretty good defense, but, I mean, there is so much elixir deficit. Let's see if Mogo is somehow able to defend this. Well played here, and look at that. Just like that, but he's still down a ton of elixir. It is going to be a Golem at the bridge for Juan Manuel, more than likely, or Golem pretty high up, right in front of this Ice Wizard. There it is. Golem slowly pushing up here, once again, just trying to get value onto this left-hand side tower. Bar Barrel and Ice Wizard with a Baby Dragon here onto the left-hand lane. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to get Lightning down. Baby Dragon and Tornado is going to make quick work of that. Lightning coming out here, clearing out the Ice Wizard. Golem is going to get pulled all the way to the Goblin Cage. Ice Wizard and Dark Prince here just trying to get value. Tornado Aficionado pulls everything to the middle. Golem Explosion knocks back the Goblin Brawler, and once again the Night Witch clears everything up on defense. The Golemite is still doing a little bit of work here. And now the Elixir is almost even. Mogo versus Juan Manuel. This time Mogo is not 1.5 million Elixir behind. The difference in this matchup is the Mini P.E.K.K.A. versus the Goblin Cage. The Goblin Cage is making absolute work on the Golem of Juan Manuel. Here it is, another Goblin Cage coming down. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is getting a lot of value onto the Golem of Mogo. Lightning coming down, clearing out the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Baby Dragon is coming down and clearing down that as well. Tornado Aficionado comes in. He doesn't have anything to stop the Golem. This Golem is going to get death damage onto the tower, and that's going to be a huge value. Tornado comes in, but it doesn't even matter. Another Golem is played, and he doesn't have an answer for it. Lightning needs to be cycled too if you are Mogo. Oh, baby, the Golem is coming in hot. As if Golem hits the tower, it's over. Lightning comes in as well. Mogo gets to the tower, one shot. It does not do anything else, but the Golemites are going to get Baby Dragon onto the tower. GG. Well played. Mogo gonna pick up the victory. Well played right there from Mogo. He was down about 7 Elixir and was able to come back into that game. Perfectly played. Amazing skill right there to be able to come back into that game and win it. Juan Manuel dropping game number 2, and we're going to go into a game number 3. Well played right there. Yeah, Goblin Cage was the difference in that matchup. Juan Manuel, though, just was never able to really get into an amazing cycle to lightning down that Goblin Cage. We'll probably wait a little bit before we get into this next match because it's going to determine the entire matchup. All right, here we go. We got Mogo versus Juan Manuel. Game number 3. Next game. This game wins it. This game is it. Whoever wins this wins the match. Team Samurai versus Arena Quesito. Oh, baby, the first push of the game, Juan Manuel. But this is a pretty big counterattack. A lot of Elixir advantage here from Mogo. Juan Manuel needs to find a way to win this, or find a way to stop this, I should say. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is the answer. Oh, my goodness. Mini P.E.K.K.A. slices and dices. Well played by Juan Manuel. Great defense right there. And now he's sitting 1,000 life up with the perfect defense. It looks like this is going to be... this might be GG right here. Baby Dragon getting off a little bit more damage. And just like that, he took off 1,200 damage on that left-hand side tower. Juan Manuel. Is this the same deck 3 times in a row? Is that what this is, boys? Graveyard down, right-hand lane. Baby Dragon as well. A lot of value here on the right-hand lane. Mini P.E.K.K.A. with an Ice Wizard left-hand side. Ice Wizard does connect to the tower here. Mini P.E.K.K.A. just trying to clear down the Goblin Brawler. There it is. Is it going to connect to the... Oh, it connects with the Wizard. He's a Wizard, Harry. Dark Prince. Let's just watch this tower get pummeled. Spicy. 62 life left onto the right-hand side, and I just do not see how Mogo wins this. Even if he floods the right-hand side, right? If you're Juan Manuel, you just give him the tower. Just give him the tower. Exactly what he's doing. He gave him the tower. Throw everything at the left-hand side. Baby Dragon. And that's it. It's over. This is what you call the perfect play. Lightning right-hand side. There it is. Right, that's game. GG. Taking down the second tower. Just like that, Juan Manuel and Arena Quesito are going to win this match. They're going to beat 3-0. I don't see how it's possible for Mogo to get back into this game. That's going to be GG. Well played here. And with 12 seconds left, let's just make sure this graveyard doesn't connect and make a miracle happen. GG, well played. Arena Quesito on the back of Juan Manuel are going to pick up the victory here. Well played in the 1v1. Arena Quesito is your champions YouTube channel. Team Queso, Franco Medina, Juicy J, Juan Manuel, Nicolas, Shadow, and Daniel. Coach is Vodka. By the way, guys, you are watching the No Tilt League presented only on YouTube Gaming. Follow us on Twitter at NoTiltGG. Follow and chat at ENCHATIN and use code INCHATTIN in the shop. Well played right there from Arena Quesito. Look at that, Arena Quesito taking the victory right there. They're going to be going up 3-0 now in this Group A. Well played by them. They're at the top of the top. They're at the top of the top. Let's see if anybody is going to be able to catch them. 3-0 is a very, very strong showing to start out in the No Tilt League. It's definitely something that I think about 4-0, 5-0, if you start ramping up to that level, you are pretty much going to make it to the playoffs and not have to worry about much. Arena Quesito, definitely a huge, strong showing, but let's take a quick look at the standings of Group A. Arena Quesito at 3-0, ZeroZone and Estorm Gaming and Clash at 2-1 apiece. SSG Academy, Team Samurai, Shivas Academy, and OsDeSorte as the bottom four. But SSG and Shivas are going to be playing right here, right now, in about 5 minutes after we take a little bit of a quick break, get some water, and get ready to go because SSG Academy is up next versus Shivas Academy. Oh, well played to each of the teams so far in the No Tilt League. SSG getting ready to go versus Shivas. So we're just going to take a quick little break, and then we will be back in just a moment. You're currently watching the No Tilt League presented only on YouTube Gaming. Boss got it. What's up, everybody? Let's just catch up with the chat real quick as we get ready to go. But here it is. The next match is going to be Space Station Gaming versus Shivas Academy. We'll be back in just a second. on YouTube Gaming. What is up, everybody? How is everybody doing today? If you are just joining us, you missed 3 amazing matches that you'll be able to check on the VOD after we are done here on the No Tilt channel. SSG Gaming Academy versus Shivas Academy. Who is going to be able to come out on top of this match? We are going to find out in just a quick second. Great matches so far today. Couple of 2-0s, 2-1 that just went down. Team Queso pulled it out. Is our first 3-0 team in the No Tilt League. Really looking good so far. Let's take a quick look at the Group A standings so far. Arena Quesito, as you can see, 3-0. ZeroZone 2-1. Estorm Gaming 2-1. And Clash at 2-1. SSG, Team Samurai, sitting at 1 win each. Chivas Academy and OsDeSorte in the bottom barrel. But SSG Academy and Shivas can pull up in the rank right here, right now, as they are about to go at it for their day 3 in Group A. Well played by Estorm Gaming, taking down ZeroZone, making them both 2-1. But next up, we have Space Station Academy versus Chivas Esports Academy. Ooh, so how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing good? KFC's dad trying to get me. All right, let's take a look at the rosters. SSG Academy YouTube channel is Space Station Gaming. Wallace, Hazard, Oxalate, Mini Minter, She, and Boss are going at it. Carlotas FC is the coach. Chivas Esports is going at it. Next, Levi, Jimenez, Kiki, Anthony, M. Lerma, and Kevin R.A. is next. All right, so who do you guys think is going to win in this matchup? The coach is gonna win. I don't think he plays. Boss is gonna win. Ooh, SSG. All right. Anybody for Shivas? Shad's biased. What do the coaches do? They do a lot. Anybody is in CRL? All right, we are getting ready to go here as there is construction outside. The joys of working from home. That's what this is. How long until the start? It should be just a second. Both teams are getting ready to go. New card? Yeah, what do you want the new card to be? That's the question, chat. Tell me, what card do you want? You want the new card to be the drill? To be that drill? 2v2 coming out. Yeah, the drill is strong. It's like right here in the room, and it sounds like. All right, we got Carlo Cruz and Anthony on the top hand side, Mini Mentor and She on the bottom. Use code and chatting in the shop. You guys give me money. All right, Rage out here with a balloon and a baby dragon. Poison is going to get a little bit of value here, but not going to be. Oh, is the balloon going to connect onto the tower? It does not, just not enough, but the def damage will with the baby dragon connection. 1540 on the left-hand side. Already 1,000 damage off of Shivas' left-hand side tower. Lumberjack with a musketeer and a balloon on the left-hand lane. Let's see if this Rage balloon will connect. It will. One shot onto the tower with the def damage. That's going to kind of even things up just a little bit here. Shivas ahead just a little. Skeletons are going to distract that Mega Minion, and it will get cleared out by the Princess Tower on the left-hand side. Oh, I like the uniform of the crown, the King Tower. Does anybody see that? This is the first time, I think, in 2v2 we've seen uniform King Towers. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Lumberjack onto the right-hand side here. Miner is going to connect. Freeze is coming down. Lumberjack is onto the tower with the balloon. That's going to be an entire right-hand side tower right here from Carlos, Cruz, and Anthony. Lava Hound just kind of sitting alone onto the left-hand lane. Mini Minter and She going to throw out a balloon here to try to connect and take down the bomb tower. Bats are going to be good here on the defense. Is the balloon going to connect to the tower? It will once, and the def damage. Huge connection there as the Inferno Dragon was heating up onto that right-hand side. Just not enough. Anthony and Carlos Cruz looking really good onto this left-hand side tower. Here's a Miner, left-hand side. Mini P.E.K.K.A is getting frozen. Balloon getting raged up onto the tower, and there it is. Another tower is going to fall, and Anthony and Carlos Cruz looking really, really good. 30 seconds left, probably trying to go for the 3 crown here. Just trying to get value onto the King Tower, but that's just not going to happen. In 2v2, it is almost impossible to get a 3 crown in professional play. It's not impossible, but it is really difficult. Here's a balloon onto the right-hand lane. It is going to get one connection onto the tower. Log is going to get a little bit of value as well. Nightwitch is going for the tower, but the freeze shuts everything down, and with 4 seconds left, Mini P.E.K.K.A almost snuck in there, but that's going to be GG. Chivas is going to take game number 1 of the 2v2. My new card idea is the Pusher, the altar brother of the Fisherman. Instead of pulling, he pushes away, or even over the bridge 5 tiles. So what do you think? So you mean he literally takes the card and throws them 5 tiles away? I mean, that would be interesting, because it wouldn't be that broken. Because let's just say it was going versus a Musketeer, right? And it literally walked up to the Musketeer, took the Musketeer, and threw it away. It would get countered by every single ranged troop in the game. Isn't that just the bowler? Yeah, I mean, it would be a worse version of a bowler. That's pretty much what it would be. That would be funny? No, it would be hilarious. It'd just be a worse version of a bowler. But as you can see, the post-game stats, Chivas looking strong here. Lava Hounds and balloons flying around. There's no Battle Healer or Giant Skeleton in each team. Mega Knight is going to come down and clear out all of the skeletons. Spear Goblins as well getting cleared out. Mega Knight from Anthony and Carlos is just going to be good on the defense, but they're going to need to probably play something else as well to stop this RG and Mega Knight combination. Musketeer is going to clear out the Princess. Goblin Cage is going to be good here, but it will get absolutely plundered. Royal Delivery is just such a strong card with a Goblin Cage. Like, that combination is like probably the strongest defense in the entire game. Giant Snowball clears out that 2109 left onto the left-hand side tower. Dark Goblin making quick work of all of these bats. It is going to get raged up and live. 2 shots onto the tower because of the rage. Rage is still alive as the Hog Rider comes in. 1 shot onto the tower. 1960 is remaining. Princess not going to get chipped down by the Dark Goblin as the log comes in. Slow play. The difference is that this card will also affect air troops and be a very low health and elixir, almost a spell. That's interesting. So it's pretty much a giant snowball. Alright, here it is. There is a Goblin Barrel onto the tower doing a little bit of damage. Both Skeleton Barrels are going to connect to the Goblin Cages. Not really going to be too much here. as Carlos, Cruz, and Anthony looking to cruise their way into the King of the Hill with the victory here. Mega Knight is coming down. Dark Goblin is still alive here. Very similar decks. Hog Rider connection so far being the difference in this game. Princess coming down the left-hand lane needs to stop this Skeleton Barrel. Beautiful log clearing out everything. Hog Rider coming in on the left-hand lane. Goblin Cage is now going to be played just a little bit too late here. Hog Rider is still going to come in and connect. No, it is not. Royal Delivery is going to be good on defense. 11:55 onto the left-hand side tower. Musketeer and Dark Goblin are going to be good on the defense. Princess right-hand lane is going to get cleared out by the split Goblin Gang. Poison is going to be good on the Princess as well. Royal Giant trying to get one shot off. There it is, one shot onto the tower. Is it going to get off the second? It is. That is a ton of damage as they are just trying to throw everything at the bridge to get back into this game. Log is going to be good. Hog Rider's coming down left-hand lane. Royal Delivery is going to be good on the defense, but 431 life is the only thing that's separating this from a victory. Poison Log not going to be enough to take out the tower. Skeleton Barrel just trying to get a little bit of death damage. But the Goblin Cage is going to be good, but they have a Hog Rider and a Royal Giant that they can play right now that the defense is down. Poison and Goblins getting a lot of value here. Goblins open the tower all the way down to 300. 283 life still remains. Poison on defense here as the Royal Giant is not going to end the game. This is going to be really close. But the Skeletons clear it out. Carlos, Cruz, and Anthony are going to win the 2v2. 2-0. A Goblin Burial. I'm from New York. Regular dragon is too big for an archer? It is. Like, because here's the thing. You have a baby dragon that's probably the biggest card in the game besides Lava Hound. How big would you make a regular dragon? I mean, the electric dragon is kind of the same size as the baby dragon, though. I think the baby dragon might actually even be bigger. So what do you have? You have, like, the regular dragon be, like, a Lava Hound size? Yeah, the regular dragon would have to be super slow. It would have to be... The regular dragon is the Lava Hound. It just doesn't explode. What about a Rage Spirit? A Rage Spirit should be in the game as well. For 1 elixir. 100%. It should be in the game as a 1 elixir card. You can adjust the Rage by duration, if necessary. You can't add a regular dragon because you can hide too many troops under it. Thoughts on CRL? Who am I going with? I don't have a preference on the team, but I'm excited for it to start again. Well, I don't know about that Rage Spirit idea. Heal Spirit is already broken enough. Well, I mean, it's just adding to the concepts that they already have in the game. Fire Golem spawning Fire Spirits after death. That would be pretty cool. Alright, here we go. King of the Hill. Levy versus Mini Minter. Game 1. Yo, Fire Spirits get a buff soon? I mean, they're a good card. It's just they're not good right now. A skeleton that can attack air? Does any skeleton in the game currently attack air? I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I guess Witch, but that doesn't really count. Alright, here we go. Poison down, right-hand lane. On the defense. clearing out the skeletons very, very slowly. Night Witch does 2 connections onto the tower, and the bats get a little bit of damage as well. 16-12 left on this right-hand lane. Very well played right here from Mini Minter, just slowly chipping away with Graveyard Cycle. Levy taking too much damage right there from that first Graveyard. Miner coming in, right-hand lane is going to get a little bit of damage onto the right-hand side. Look at this Spear Goblin that could. Trying to stay alive for as long as he can. Giant Skeleton when the bomb explodes. True. Alright, here it is. Mega Knight on the right-hand side here with a Night Witch and a Baby Dragon behind it. Log comes out as well. Spear Goblins trying to make quick work of this graveyard. Bats come down as well as the skeletons ramp up onto the tower and just do a little bit. 13:55 left. Miner coming in, doing a little bit of chip damage onto the right-hand lane, taking this tower all the way down to 16:01. 13:55 is remaining. This is going to come down to who gets the most damage on the tower in these next, I guess you could say, minute. This next minute is going to be very crucial. Baby Dragon spitting onto the tower twice. That is huge right there. You cannot give away free damage in a chip game. Mega Knights are going to jump onto each other. Night Witch gets knocked back just a little bit. Giant Snowball misses the Hunter, as there's going to be another graveyard on the right-hand lane. Hunter is still somehow alive. Poison and Graveyard is going to be looking really, really good, doing a ton of damage onto this right-hand lane. Baby Dragon is going to get taken down here. Night Witch is going to stop the Miner onto the right-hand side as Mini Minter is playing this beautifully. 605 life left for Levy's tower. And the worst part about Levy is he's playing this perfectly with every single Hunter, protecting them and doing everything he can. He knows he's got to split it up, and here it is. Mega Knight coming down left-hand lane with bats, but the Baby Dragon is just going to be too much. Clearing out 4 of the bats and then going to the Miner, as the Knight is just, Mega Knight is just getting too much value onto the right-hand lane. Mini Minter is just trying to get another Graveyard, and here it is. Graveyard onto the right-hand side. Poison down as well. You can't really throw bats in this anymore. Doesn't really have an answer for this Graveyard, and that's going to be GG. I mean, the poison on defense is just never really going to be your answer if you keep on having to do it. Miner is getting a little bit of damage onto the tower. The skeletons and the bats do not connect. Levy is just trying to shake and bake, but not going to be able to do it. Poison is going to be played here with this Graveyard. No, it is not, but a poison now comes in, and that's going to be game over. Mini Minter taking game number 1, putting Space Station Gaming on the map. A Batcave for sure, but then the Tombstone would need a rework. True. Very true. Well, here's the thing. It could spawn double the amount of time as the Tombstone would be played. So, like, Tombstone spawns every, I'm not sure how many seconds, but, like, double that time, and, like, that's how, you know, slow a bat could be spawning. We need a spell that slows down all troops inside, like the old Poison. True, but that was broken. Earthquake does that, though. Wait, did Poison slow down the attack speed and the move speed of troops? Or was it just the movement speed? It did both speeds, and then they changed it to just the movement speed, I think, and then they just completely removed it. Huge space slows are very insane. Yes, the poison slowed attack speed, yeah. So it did that, and then it just did the move speed, I believe. And then they just took it out altogether. We need a spell that pushes things far back, then the game would be good again. Pushes what things far back? It's called a snowball. Yeah, he plays the Mini Minter loses. So when we get to the next game, you can see the order. The order is in the order of the triangle. The bigger section of the triangle is the players that are playing right now. And then going towards the smaller side of the triangle, the acute point of the triangle. Look at that. It's like I did well in school. Jimenez versus Mini Minter. Mini Minter with the Musketeer on the bottom. Minor right-hand lane here. Is going to connect with the bats. Ooh. Getting cleared out here. Wall breaker split from Mini Minter here. Just trying to make an overcommit of the elixir. And look at that. The 2 for 4. I would say the wall breakers have to be the most annoying card in the game because Jimenez had to drop 4 elixir in order to defend that. And now a Mega Knight could be literally played all the way in the back. So yeah, Boss will be up next if Mini Minter loses. Lermo will be up next if Jimenez loses. Mega Knight and Musketeer just trying to get a little bit of value here. Tornado is going to put everything in the position of the bomb tower, but the Mega Knight connects onto the Princess Tower once, doing a ton of damage. 1743 remains. Bats are going to clear up this baby dragon, but not before it gets one spit onto the tower. 24:01 left. Zap comes out to take 0 damage from that Barbarian as we once again have a reset. Mega Knight on the right-hand lane here with a Musketeer. Minor coming down left-hand side with bats. Getting tornadoed in. As we once again now get into double elixir mode. This is when a lot of units are going to be spawned on the field for both teams. Mega Knight right-hand lane, but this is a huge graveyard push from Jimenez. Bats coming down from Mini Minter are going to clear this out pretty efficiently. The poison isn't really clearing out any bats whatsoever. Took them a really long time. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to get tornadoed right to the tower, but the Miner is coming in and getting a little bit more damage off. Mini P.E.K.K.A does connect to the right-hand side tower, so Mini Minter can choose right or left. 17-17 left on the right-hand side here. Mini Minter is in a very, very strong position. Mega Knight, Miner. He's going to get held onto. Wall breakers were chosen instead. As the baby dragon falls. Miner coming in left-hand lane is just going to get 2 chips onto the tower here. The slow from the Ice Wizard was just too much. Here comes the baby dragon, and it is going to get blocked. Goblins are going to clear out all of these skeletons, but the baby dragon is still alive. Mega Knight has to be used on defense, not the most optimal position, or should I say play. As another Miner needs to be cycled on this left-hand lane. Mini P.E.K.K.A coming out, just trying to clear the bomb tower. Miner comes in on the left-hand lane, and the wall breakers, unfortunately, are going to fall here. 726 on this left-hand side. Jimenez just trying to get a good graveyard combination off. Goblins are going to be good here on defense. And the Musketeer is going to be good as well. Poison comes down left-hand side, but this is going to have to be a Miner and a Bar Barrel. Ice Wizard comes down the same exact position on the Miner about 5 times in a row. Is going to cost Mini Minter a little bit of damage there. Mega Knight left-hand lane. Mini Minter trying to figure out a way to get damage onto this tower. Musketeer picking down the baby dragon as well now. Bats cycled in the back. 670 left to go. Bats on the right-hand lane here. Mega Knight is coming down with the Goblins. Goblins going to make good work here to all of the skeletons. Really well played by Mini Minter. Miner comes in onto the left-hand lane, just trying to get off a little bit of damage. One shot onto the tower. Not going to be able to get off the second one. 9 seconds left. 5:58 left onto the right-hand side. Knight is going to be able to defend here. The zap comes out. Is it going to be enough? No! 50 damage is the difference. Mini Minter is going to pick up the victory. 54 life is remaining on his right-hand side. Lerma needs to somehow figure out a way to take down Mini Minter here. Otherwise, he's going to go with the clean sweep. All right, as you can see, the post-game stats, we have the Mega Knight being played 8 times with a Miner and a Musketeer. Jimenez threw out 11 Ice Wizards that just were not getting too much value. They were pretty much just used to defend Miners. Baby Dragon Graveyards just were never able to get enough damage onto the tower. Mini Minter always had bats, always had goblins that just kept on shoveling them down. Never was really able to get off a lot of graveyard poison pushes, and that was the difference. Mini Minter picking up that game so close. Yeah, he needed to poison the goblins with the graveyard there. That last graveyard kind of was just taking 5 elixir and throwing it into the wind. It needed to be a poison with it, so a couple more skeletons would have been able to connect to the tower. If one skeleton connected, he would have been able to win in that game. Even though he did need it for defense, but not really. I mean, the only thing he needed poison on for defense was for nothing. So, I mean, he just needed to somehow, some way defend. But well played right there. Alright, Knight on the right-hand side. Here we got, I believe, Lerma versus Mini Minter. Hog Rider gets 2 connections off on the right-hand side. Royal Delivery coming out here is going to be good, but the Royal Recruit gets 3 shots off onto that right-hand side tower. 2097 is remaining. Here comes a Hog Rider right-hand side. There's going to be a Goblin Cage. That's going to be the difference here. One shot with the Hog Rider. Did a little bit. Log comes down on the right-hand lane as the Goblin Brawler gets a 1 shot onto the tower. Thank you, Nolan. Much appreciated. All right, Mega Minion on the right-hand side here, just slowly coming away. Hog Rider and Knight, left-hand side. 1 shot from the Hog Rider. Ooh, wow, that Royal Recruit blocked the entire Hog Rider from getting any damage off. Mini Minter struggling a little bit right here. That Royal Delivery froze the game. That's how strong it was. Graveyard right-hand lane here with the Mega Knight. Hog Rider coming out on the left-hand side with this Knight. Great defense here from Lerma. 2 shots with the Hog Rider. Is it going to get a 3rd? Yes, it is. Is it going to get a 4th? Yes, it is. 5 shots from that one Hog Rider, and just like that, Mini Minter is in commanding position in this game. Dark Prince is just going to connect to the tower. Mini Minter is not concerned about that. Evening up the tower damage, giving him a little bit more on the left-hand lane. Actually, kind of a little bit of a mistake there for Mini Minter, but not that big of a deal. He knows he's got to get 1 more connection with a Hog Rider. Here comes a Knight just to defend this entire push. Log comes down with a Royal Delivery to just defend this entire graveyard push. He's got to get down another Hog Rider combination left-hand lane in order to win this game. Here's the Hog Rider. and the Earthquake. Hog Rider and Earthquake might be good for one shot onto the tower, but the delivery is going to stop that. Log comes in, left-hand lane, 374 left on that left-hand side tower. This is going to be an oh-no play as the roll delivery comes down. Here comes the Bats on defense here. Bats are going to be pretty good, but the Giant Snowball is down. This could be GG well here as Lerma takes it home. Well played as he takes down Mini Minter. Boss will be up next. The beat means things are about to go down. Carlos Cruz had the poison, didn't even need to use it, just slowly played Mini Minter. Unfortunately, that one hog that got so many shots just was not able to win the game for Mini Minter. Ox is on this team too. Is he doing the 1v1? No, he's not. Boss is up next. Alright. Carlos Cruz versus Boss. The 2-9 hog cycle. Crazy how you didn't even need to use one poison in a graveyard poison deck. Crazy how times have changed. Well, I mean, no, Mini Minter needed to go through a Goblin Cage, needed to go through a Giant Snowball, and needed to go through a Royal Delivery. There were so many ways to knock back his Hog Rider. It's alright. It's not over yet. Still got to take down 2 more players from SSG. If SSG is able to win one more King of the Hill match, they will then push it to a 1v1. It is funny, no one in the last 6 games have won having the matchup in their favor according to Royale API. Ooh. Mini won 2 games in a row. Going for the 3rd. We'll also play Pigs or Ice Bow? Potentially. Potentially. He'll play Giant. Giant E-Dragon? Oh, damn. It's like the construction's finally done, so there won't be any more beeping or anything outside. Sorry, that was just a van. That was beep, beep. That was really annoying. But that's over. Sorry about that. You no longer have to deal with that. Alright, Goblin Cage on to the left-hand side here. I want to go after the Ice Ball. All right, E-Wizard coming down onto the left-hand lane here. Hunter is going to take out the Bandit. Miner on the right-hand side here with the Wall Breakers. Mega Knight is going to clear that out and jump into the Miner. Bats onto the right-hand side here. Just going to get snowballed away. Royal Hogs left-hand lane. Well, Delivery is going to clear that out as well. Hunter Just trying to make quick work of the Mega Knight. Mega Knight does clobber home on the Hunter. Minor left-hand lane here, boss. Defending pretty nicely. A minute and 23 seconds left to go. Bats onto the left-hand lane. Going to clear out this Bandit. Bandit not going to be able to phase onto the tower as a Goblin Cage is once again played. Here comes Wall Breakers, right-hand side. As the Mega Knight is slowly played as well. Oh, one skeleton is going to be pretty decent here. Poison's coming down to clear out this Magic Archer. Magic Archer getting off one more shot, clearing out for the Bats. Royal Pigs are going to come down. Royal Delivery is down as well. 2 shots right there from the Piglets. Minor right-hand lane going to get a little bit of chip damage off. Bandit going to get absolutely crumbled here by the Hunter. Good E-Wizard from Boss, as there's an Electric Wizard onto the left-hand side here. Goblin Brawler just slowly walking onto the right-hand side. Bandit left-hand lane. There's going to be Pigs as well. Minor with the Bats onto the right-hand lane. Boss has to drop down in Electric Wizard. Bandit not going to phase onto the tower with the Earthquake, but that was a close one. Hunter's going to clear that out. Boss taking a lot of damage on his right-hand side. Poison down onto the left-hand lane tower. Bandit going to try to slide in. There it is. Royal Hogs going onto the left and the right-hand side. Giant Snowball is going to come down and smack it away. A little bit of damage onto the right-hand lane and the left-hand lane with the Bandit phasing onto the tower. Minor and Magic Archer. Here comes the Royal Hogs onto the left-hand lane with the Bandit. Giant Snowball comes down as well. Royal Hogs doing a lot of work to that left-hand side tower. Minor onto the right-hand lane, just doing a little bit of chipping. Boss just trying to survive here. Goblin Brawler gets absolutely smacked. Hunter is going to get a little bit of damage onto the tower as well. Not going to be able to get off that second connection. 933 and 955. Double Wall Breakers, right-hand lane. Have to get Giant Snowballed away. Great Earthquake coming in here. Magic Archer not going to be able to connect to the tower. There it is. One shot onto the tower. E-Wizard trying to get value here. Double shots there with that Goblin Cage blowing up that. Here comes Royal Hogs left-hand lane. Giant Snowball down onto the right-hand lane with the Electric Wizard. And there it is! Boss steals one. And just like that, we're going to the 1v1 as Boss steals the game towards the end. Will played right there, 1-0. Woo, that was a close one. But Boss is gonna prevail. The Pigs got in and were able to take it home. Perfectly played from Boss at the end there. Struggled a little bit in the early game and the early mid game. Pulled it together towards the end and played it absolutely flawlessly as he was able to steal one at the end. Well played right there from Boss. Carlos Cruz just trying to outcycle with the 2-6 cycle deck, just not able to get the Wall Breakers to connect to the tower. Boss just always had the answer every single time. That last Goblin Cage heard around the world was just played in time as he was able to take it home. We are now going to go for the 1v1 that's going to determine this entire match. Gotta put chapstick on. right, as we take a quick little break here as both teams are choosing their 1v1 player to determine the entire match. This is where it gets nice and interesting. It's like one player is going to determine whether you lose or win. This is one of those, like, if you're that player, it's like, ooh, the pressure's on. You gotta just listen to this music, baby. Just be like, dude. By the way, guys, use code ENCHATIN in the shop. ENCHATIN in your Clash Royale shop. Looks like there's probably a timeout being called here by one of the teams. You can call a timeout, which is a brief delay in the action. Wow. This is like kind of one of those, like, who do you put as your 1v1? Taking a long time to decide this. All right, here we go. Carlos Cruz versus Mini Mentor in the 1v1. Knight on the left-hand side here. And we have a miner just to get a little bit of chip damage and move the baby dragon away as this game just slowly starts. Good tornado pull. As there's a graveyard on the left-hand side tower. Ice Wizard and Princess. Gonna do a little bit of work here. Baby dragon is gonna get cleared out. Baby Dragon on the left-hand side for Mini Minter, Knight, and Baby Dragon for Carlos Cruz. Tornado not going to be able to pull. Big mistake right there from Mini Minter as he just wastes 3 elixir, and that's going to be a very big waste as the graveyard is doing a lot of damage to his tower. A little bit of chip here, a little bit of chip there as the tornado was kind of just wasted. He just took 3 elixir and threw it in the air. Oh no, as now a miner and an Ice Wizard onto the left-hand lane. He's just trying to overcommit here. And this is a yikes. He just needs to take a deep breath and recoup, as he is now in a little bit of trouble here for the graveyard cycle. Now it's double elixir time. Now it's the time when the graveyard cycle is going to really be prevalent. Bar Barrel onto the left-hand lane. Baby Dragon is going to clear that out. Another tornado just to deal with that Knight. Graveyard coming down the left-hand lane. Good bomb tower. And good defense here from Mini Minter. Now he's got to find a way to utilize this Baby Dragon and Ice Wizard. Here comes the RG onto the left-hand lane. Carlos Cruz throwing down a bomb tower. Baby Dragon is clearing out the Baby Dragon of Mini Minter. Earthquake coming down as well. Poison down onto the right-hand lane here. Ice Wizard is getting chipped down. Miner gonna meet the Knight here as the Royal Giant connects into the bomb tower. Baby Dragon left-hand side is going to clear out all the skeletons. Bar Battle is going to try to clear them out as well, but Mini Minter just taking way too much damage here. Baby Dragon not going to be able to connect to the tower. 464 left onto this left-hand lane. Can he get this RG to connect? There's going to be a bomb tower. Bomb tower perfectly played out of the earthquake range, but the miner gets stopped by the knight. This is amazing gameplay right here from Carlos Cruz. 946 still left on his tower. There's the graveyard left-hand lane earthquake. Might be played here just a cycle. Poison down as well. And this is over. With one more poison. Can he defend this last RG? That is the million-dollar question. Miner getting a little bit of value here onto the right-hand lane. Earthquake is going to connect onto the tower. This could be, but no. Tornado coming in here, and a poison is going to end this game. Well played right there from Carlos Cruz. Just unfortunately just got cycled out right there. Mini Minter wasting that 3 elixir early. Just could not get back in it. Well played right there from Carlos Cruz. GG, well played right there as Carlos Cruz sneaks one by. The knight that just did not get tornadoed to the king. Would have activated the king tower and gave Mini a free victory, but instead Mini Minter unfortunately never was able to activate the king and never was able to really shut down the entirety of each and every single one of those graveyards. The slow chip right there from Carlos Cruz was just too much. Well played from Cruz. You think Mini Minter can pull off the reverse sweep? Or do you think Shivas Academy can get their first win of the no-tilt league? Mini played that phenomenally, though. Is that the matchup percent? 7 out of 8? What's 7 out of 8? 6 out of 8? What is that? What does that mean? I gotta figure out exactly what that means. Seven out of 8 is matching cards. 6 out of 8 matching cards. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand why. Like, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, why is it there if it's not 8 out of 8? I don't know. It's just very confusing. Well, what I'm saying, what I mean is like, that exact matchup had to have been played multiple times, you know? I know, like, that, but, like, why can't it just tell us that matchup, what's the percentage on that exact matchup? Because, like, 6 out of 7 and 7 out of 7, that doesn't really tell us anything. It does if the sample size is better. True. Because I feel like 7 out of 8 or 6 out of 8, like, that's like saying, I have this Super Saiyan in my deck, or in my hand, but it's not in the statistics. Minter in a little bit of trouble here. Royal Delivery and Goblin Cage are just going to shut down these pigs time after time. Mini Minter just needs to figure out a way. I mean, Dark Prince, Royal Delivery, and Goblin Cage are the answers, are the only answers Carlos Cruz needs to win this game. Mini Minter is in an uphill battle. Let's see if he can somehow bring this back. All right, here it is. Dark Prince and Musketeer onto the left-hand lane here. Mini Minter just not getting any value, and uh-oh, Spaghetti-O, as there is a Graveyard onto the left-hand lane, just getting a little bit of chip damage here, and this is going to be the name of the game. Chip, 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 chip is going to happen to Mini Minter. Let's see if he is somehow, some way able to win it home. There's going to be a Musketeer, 2 shots onto the tower, and Mini is just going to get chipped down here. When is he ever going to play his Royal Hogs? When are the Hogs ever going to get value onto the tower? He's got to have a huge push for the Hogs to get anywhere. Musketeer can just sit in the back and slowly start chipping. I do not see how he wins this one. Let's see if Mini could find a way to pull a rabbit out of a hat and take this game. Poison on the right-hand lane just to clear out this Magic Archer. Muskie chips down the tower as well. Bandit's going to phase on to the Goblin Cage. Royal Delivery is still in the hands, and the moment the Royal Hogs are played, the Delivery will be played. Mega Knight going to do a good job shutting down the Dark Prince. Poison once again just getting that chip value off. Mega Knight trying to get a little bit of value onto the right-hand lane. Royal Hogs onto the left-hand side. The Delivery goes to the right. The Pigs are coming to play onto the left-hand lane. A pretty big mistake right there for Carlos Cruz, as the Royal Delivery was not there to shut down the Piglets. Oh no, Mini Minter takes almost the entire left-hand side as the Royal Delivery. I am not sure why the Royal Delivery was dropped on that right-hand lane, but there was no answer for the Piglets, as there's going to be a Graveyard onto the right-hand lane with a Poison. Graveyard just trying to get a little bit of chip value onto the tower. Mini Minter is completely back into this game. Mega Knight onto the right-hand side. Royal Delivery coming out, but the Pigs are going to come flying into this left-hand side tower. And Mini Minter, just like that, is going to take the tower. One push took his entire lane, as Carlos Cruz just stopped his Graveyard cycle, got completely out of cycle, and Mini Minter was able to take the game. Oh no. Oh no. The 36% to 64% win. Oh no. Oh no. Carlos Cruz just got completely out of cycle, and Mini Minter was able to take it home. Well played from Mini Minter. And he needs to get a hug from CWA after that one. That wasn't there in day one. The matchup was not there in day one, was it? I'm pretty sure the matchup was not there in day one. 8 out of 8 means so 8 out of 8 means the matchup. This is the exact matchup percentage. So anytime it's 8 out of 8, that's the only thing you should look at. If it's not 8 out of 8, you shouldn't even look at the matchup percentage. Has it always been there, really? Nah, not in day one. Can't be. There's no VOD. If there's a VOD, delete the VOD. I don't know. Check that for me, KFC's dad. I don't know about that. Royal Giant is going to get healed up. Going to get 2 shots off onto the tower. Baby Dragon is going to connect onto the left-hand lane. Balloon coming down as well. Oh, Mini Minter, the balloon heard around the world. It's just gonna be defense from here on out. Carlos Cruz is in trouble. Lava Balloon connects on the first push, and just like that, Mini Minter is ahead. Oh no, Chivas is in trouble. Heel Spirit on the right-hand side. Look at how happy he is. That tongue is out, ready to go, but it's just not gonna do anything. Oh, the Earthquake comes down onto the right-hand lane. There goes the Goblin Cage. 18-22 left on Mini Minter's right-hand side tower, but guess what? RG is going to be played. Bobs are going to be played. I do not see. Carlos Cruz is in trouble. He is in a ton of trouble. The next RG that's played, he cannot stop Barbarians. He has not one card that can stop the Barbarians killing his RG. There's just nothing. Here it is. Barbarians going to be played on the right-hand lane. There they are. Firecracker is just not going to kill him fast enough. Boom. Later. 1 shot on to the tower is not going to be enough. 4:37 left to go onto the left-hand lane here. Baby Dragon gets 1 spin onto the tower. 3:04 is remaining. 1 cost Skeletons, right-hand lane. Heel Spirit coming down as well as the Firecracker. RG is down. Zap is going to be played here. Baby Dragon and Mega Minion just trying to clear out the RG fast enough. 1 shot from the RG is all it's going to get. Ooh, it actually gets off that second shot. 25 seconds does remain. Fireball cycle in effect. 1 more Fireball will be the game. Mini Minter knows he has the Barbarians that he could play right here at the bridge. Barbarians are going to be played. There they are. Barbarians and Goblin Cage just needs to shut down this RG. Great job from him right there. 8 seconds left, and just like that, so Space Station Gaming is going to take it home. What a play right there from Mini Minter. 2 games. He's going to take it home. GG. Well played. Huge comeback from Mini Minter in game number 2. Was able to win in game number 3 with the hard counter. Wallace, Hazard, Oxalate, Mini Minter, She, and Boss. We are going to be the Space Station Gaming Academy's roster. Carlotta's FC and the YouTube channel Space Station Gaming. He had the hard counter that game and was able to take it home. Mini Minter with the win. Whoo! What a play. What a day 3. What a day 3. Wait, no. Group A, day 3. There it is. Group A, day 3. Well played right there. Group A, day 3. Not too bad. We now have some emerging. Space Station Gaming 2-1. I believe that puts them in 2nd place now. 1st place is going to be Arena Quesito. Let me actually take a quick look at the standings right here. Arena Quesito 3-0. Space Station Gaming 2-1 in 2nd place. ZeroZone in 3rd. Esports, Estorm Gaming in 4th place. Clash and 5th place at 2-1 as well. Team Samurai at 1-2, and then 0-3. Chivas Academy and OsDeSorte. They really need to come strong next Tuesday because they are unfortunately at the bottom of the pack, but they can still come up and rise up and take care of business. I believe there is 5 more weeks left in the no-tilt league, so that's 10 games each. I believe there's going to be 13 total games, or is it 12 total games? I'm not 100% sure that each team is going to play, but well played today. Space Station Gaming Academy when Mini Minter stole game 2 and then was able to clutch it up in game number 3, putting Space Station Gaming Academy in 2nd place. Let's see what happens next week. Tomorrow, by the way, we are going to be live at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So just make sure you're here live at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Whoo, guys, that was beautiful right there. That was a really good day. Honestly, I think the matches were amazing today. This is the No Tilt League presented only on YouTube Gaming. Code and chatting in the shop. Every single team should play 14 games twice against every opponent. There we go. 14. Makes sense. Okay, because I know there's 5 more weeks, so I guess there's 5 more weeks, and then there's just 1 more day each, as far as that's concerned, because it ends, I believe, July 1st is like the last game, so yeah, that makes sense. Definitely 14 matches each team. So currently we're at 3. Anything could happen, even if you're 0-3, even if you're 0-4, you can still come back and make it happen. But thank you guys so much for watching Day 3 Group A. Day 3 Group B is going to be tomorrow. Do not miss it, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I want to see each and every single one of you. Mark it down on your calendar tomorrow, 4 p.m. We're in quarantine. I know you're going to be here. Don't worry. And that's that. But thank you guys so much for supporting the stream. If you guys are enjoying the content, you can follow at NoTillGG on Twitter. I am your host, InChattin, at InChattin on Twitter, or InChattin, and your code in your creator shop. Well played to all of the teams today. Super excited to see the teams tomorrow duke it out and battle it out. But until tomorrow, guys, take it easy. Let me just catch up with chat here. Carl, see you tomorrow, my man. Martin, all right, take it easy, take it easy. Jeremiah, take it easy as well. And we are done with Day 3.
Empieza a golpear y cántalo, 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 cántalo.